Okay. Okay, now it's working. Sorry about that. Well, I have too much of it on it. Was having some problems with my mic. It just wasn't registered on here. Oh well. Wait, let me bring that back up. There we go. Okay. Wait, I actually will be muting this here in a second because I do actually want to see what the I guess here the new music. Sorry for not streaming a bit. I've just had some crazy days. So much keeps happening. So I just haven't been able to stream, but I really want to. Actually, I had made plans to stream Thursday, but I think what was it? Mom had a sleep study thing planned. I forgot about. She wanted me to come to, so I came to her with that. So yeah, so fortunately I did. I did miss that. Okay, I can go ahead and do that. Close this, close this. Also, I'm having some weird issue on Windows now opening like minimized things. That's probably so weird to say. I don't know if anybody else has had that. I don't know if it was a Windows update. I think I woke up and my computer had like restarted, so I'm assuming it did like a Windows update type situation. Oh yes, I just not streaming. I did want to do this, and there was a couple other things I wanted to do as well, but stuff just kept coming up, so I was not able to do so. Let me go ahead and get the game loaded. Speedstorms, Let me go ahead and change over to that. But yeah, I wanted to do this. There's a couple of things I want to do. There's some other things I might play a little bit later tonight as well. Let me just go ahead and pause that for now. Let me get the audio going on here. Okay, just giving weird tutorial stuff again. What I'm looking for audio. Very curious what all streamer friendly mode has, or like what not streamer friendly. I guess probably a couple vocal tracks. Something about like that. Let's try that. Gosh, there was even some stuff I was working on for I might not do too much of it, but the thing I was looking at for the Godzilla X Kong Titan Chases was working more of that. I also need to. I had like 2 tabs open I was working on, but I was having some issues and I lost them. I need to look that up. I think they. Oh, let's see. Is that. I never actually shared this off. Somebody posted some pictures from an art book for a Kong tabletop game. Some of those things look neat, and I think there's actually a page on the wiki for creatures from that game, potentially, or some other game. And I was going to go through and look at those because I want to make a top 10. And I have like most of the stuff now, because I think the ones I kind of want to pick from that I kind of have. But I might keep going back and forth, but I think I have like my top 10 planned out. But I might work on that if I get done with some of these games in time to do some other stuff. They've been doing some funky stuff in here. Honestly, some of the season looks kind of good. I have to know about streams. They announced the Diamond Pass, though. That's kind of a little iffy. But it's basically the plus tier of the Battle Pass. But now it has some extra rewards, costs $5 more, and it gives you some other, I guess, like bonuses. So if you get it, like, there's some missions locked particularly to that. I think those are new missions. There's a second universal box. Also looks like this now has a cooldown again of a whole day. I think you used to be able to get them like a couple times a day, which is a little unfortunate. But I think this gives you like 9 pulls or 10 pulls or something. So I will probably be doing that one instead from lots now on. Though I don't know if it gives you dupes, because I think this one can technically give you a dupe if you get 2 of the same thing. But you max out like the first one. Like if you need 2 more, you could get 2 1 pulls. And then like, okay, that one maxes it out and you get that other one to convert. Something like that. But I might be saving up for this now. That sounds a little bit more fun. Jack Sparrow was our latest Star Chaser. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, I have unlocked Jack Skellington. They did an event with him right now, which is kind of nice. I did do lots of that because I didn't want to wait, kind of like miss it. Of course, I have to like do some more stuff with. Actually, I can't do that one for 10. I might wait till there's some. Well, you know what? I'll use him. I haven't used him at all. No downsides to this. I think I'm gonna see what all I can get through. I might do the 2 chapters of the story. Plus maybe the other stuff. The end chapter, I can do lots of stuff there. The biggest thing I think will keep me there is the new stuff. The only thing I really need, of course, also it looks like Snow White, or we kind of know Snow White's going to be our character. Got stuck there for a long time. Is going to be our mid-season because she's required to do that last thing. But since I've bought the season, I believe I should be able to do it. And what I need to do anyways, okay, boost. I should be able to unlock her 20s. That means always iffy. Okay, as soon as I can drive by you. 20s always if. Okay, I need to stay in the middle there. I forget what all. I'm used to more so on this one dodging the buzzsaws that appear, so it's not as much like where's the boost located at. Let's see, I might need to do this for mission. But I could probably get her to 20 from doing some ranked with her. It's not too bad. So I believe I should be able to do that. Okay. And then I think the only other one is Oswald at 38. Oh, I didn't know there was a grind rail there. Did I just never noticed that before? Or was this like technically a new track? That's interesting. I actually wanted to see if I can get that on the way back. Oh, there is one of these that is like a long single lap. Maybe that could have added that into it. But because you normally do a multi-lap version of this, you don't really notice that. Okay, so this is a 2-lapper. Huh, I need to actually try to see if I can notice that next time. I'll probably forget about it. But is Oswald at 38? I think I have him at 33, 34, so I probably should be able to. I think I might have to do some ranked. Of course, I am doing the daily upgrade thing with him. But then I've also been trying to work on some of those other ones anyways, just because like it seems like we're getting more stuff where it wants you to have some of those at 40 or near 40. So I'm trying to work on that a little bit more anyways. There we go. But yeah, it looks like the other second half mid-season will probably be the Evil Queen. I think that's, I wouldn't want to say Maleficent, but I don't know, those kind of, they blend together for me if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Though granted, Sleeping Beauty and Snow White kind of feel a little samey to me. Yeah, I just never know. Oh, wait, I feel like I have maybe a vague recollection of seeing that very early on when we first got Nightmare Before Christmas, but I just don't know why, I just don't remember it. I guess most of the races you do with this don't have that. But yeah, we're probably getting her. I mean, most of our stuff have kind of been 2-parters, except for we did get Maleficent and Cruella solo. The Cruella feels maybe a little bit more fair to be solo. The But Lefty thought you might would have got Aurora, Sleeping Beauty along with her. But yeah, I mean, probably too because the Angelina Jolie movie, you got some stuff with them. Okay, so I'm now looking for these, but not too bad. I could probably at least get these two done. Get a little bit more for him. I might do some other stuff. Went ahead and did this too. I mean, of course, I placed like down here, I have him at level 11. But hey, at least get something off of that. We have this one with Jafar. Okay, let me go and get some Oswald. Where's my boy at? So it's nice getting some of these characters filled in. I need to actually start like leveling them up at some point, but I also kind of want to level up some of these other old mid-seasons because it seems like that's a little bit more important. And once you kind of have these guys unlocked, it feels like you get a lot more of them. Like, I don't know, just all these other people feel way more important. What did I pass Oswald? Oh, he's probably shifted now that I have other stuff unlocked. Here we go. 32. Yeah, we got lots more fragments of him. And I think I have him high enough up in rank 2 that he doesn't even get too much more from that. Can I check that from here? No. Okay. Oh well, let's go ahead and use him. But so far, season seems pretty good. Like I said, you have those 2 nodes I can't do. Of course, I need to get the like seasonal characters up there, but like I basically have done nothing because I kind of wanted to save a lot of this for whenever I would be able to get on here and stream. And I kept on hoping like, oh, it'll be tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow. Too late. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able. I mean, of course, obviously I'm streaming now. I'm hoping to be able to get through a decent bit of it. But I will try to get on and do some of the other stuff. The only thing I will say, to be granted, this is also kind of nice with being able to do it. There is one random little show. They kind of like changed the season tour slightly. Apparently, they added like 3 more races into. I thought it was already 12. But I think maybe it was 12 when you used to have the side nodes on there, so I mean, it doesn't really feel like too much. I think I should have won out there, considering that's supposed to like push them back. Let's see. So they made some change there. Apparently, not too bad. I do wish it got you a little something. But I don't know, maybe it might be a couple more options to get through some nodes with, maybe with some off-season characters. You could do some of the missions. So from what I heard, the new Diamond Pass ones are supposed to be very easy to do. You just, of course, have to have the Diamond Pass. But I guess that adds a reason to get it. Oh, I can't remember if I mentioned this last time while I was streaming or not. But also the Diamond Pass is adding a new feature called Supercharge, which apparently some upgrade to get characters past level 50. But it's fairly limited as of right now. I think there's only 4 characters that can use it. I think it's Mickey, Elizabeth Swan, Kristoff, and Hans. Maybe one other one. So it's like, I think they're going to add in like 4 season or something, but that's like one of your benefits you get from that pack. You're supposed to get them somehow in game, the resources to do that. But it sounds like it's largely going to be through the Battle Pass, or that special tier of the Battle Pass. I think just gets you that stuff straight up. Apparently, it's supposed to let you like max some characters out to 50 automatically, maybe the seasonal characters too, or something a little crazy. But hey, yeah, I'm out. I'd be cool. I don't really play this as a. Who was I using this with? It was a chick. I have to look. Really play this competitively, so it's not exactly the most pay to win. I don't super care. Yeah, Sergeant Calhoun. That's what I was doing. I don't really care if I miss out a lot, like, because it was like, oh, we need be able to use those now and like multiplayer. I don't really do that. I'm out of the point of really caring what position I place in the other events. I just do that in case there is somebody added eventually. I kind of like, or like, oh yeah, I did not click on you. clicked on the character next to you. I feel like I'm having some mouse issues too, weirdly. But yeah, I don't. I mean, I still do them in case a character comes out that I want to get a suit for or some car customization stuff. But most of them I just don't care about. Like, it's not really that important to me. There we go. So if I get that, if I do that enough, I will eventually get it. Okay, so there is one there. It's been a while since I've done this. I don't always log in and do these. Even with paid for some of the season, I do miss out a lot sometimes on the content. But like, gosh, some of this stuff gets very repetitive. Okay, trying to remember where all of the special coins are on here. Okay, weirdly bounced off of that. Or I weirdly didn't, I guess more so bounced off of it. I got bounced and got stuck on there. Let's see, one of the coins is, I think, if I can do it correctly, is like right here. There we go. Pop one of those. Okay, but yeah, so I don't know, it kind of feels like a good season to me. I can do basically all of that last. No, I don't think there's one on this side. I think there is like weirdly one you have to jump for there or something. No, that wasn't it. That was just some regular coins. Go and grab all of those, and I think maybe to the right here. Yeah, to the right. I always forget it's to the right or to the left. But yeah, I can basically do all of it, and there's now something which is a little funky. You have to do every node and like do the ace version of them all the time. Do the complete all the pips version. Is that forward? I feel like it could be down there. I also wondered sometimes if it's there, but I think I would have got that. You have to do every single like max like you used to have to do. Oh, wrong way. Oh well. The random end of the stuff you used to do to instead of the end of season tour. You had the like you had to get X number of points to be able to unlock that last chest. Basically, that again gives you some special, unique, supposedly player costumes if you can do everything. I might be able to do it because if I can get Snow White to 20, sure, Oswald up to I think 36, 38, then I kind of have everything ready to go there, which will be kind of nice. But let's see, who else did I need to use? It was like Mickey Mouse a couple times, Sergeant, Trickster should happen eventually, Toonzilla, yeah, Tron, yeah. I might save that stuff for the next map where I have to use them. I think the portal was the Tron map. Mickey Mouse, Frozen. So I'll use some Frozen a little bit. Some more Sam rank. Daisy. Daisy. I need to remember to use Daisy as well. I might use Daisy right here. Ooh, Monsters Inc. Okay, yes. I'll use Daisy first for that first map. That should be fair enough. But yeah, just to go over that, else I'm probably gonna forget by the time I get here. I think like no, because that's the on season stuff. We actually have some nice rewards again. I mean, of course, not the best, but like, hey, if you're new, that's still probably good. Not the worst, hey, but getting close to maxing cut out. Have you basically done? Well, actually, have you done? Just having I've loved you up all the way. I'll take more of both of you. I think you're maxed, but I think I still need a couple more shots of you. But you are an epic one. We have a mystery racer. Here's what we have in there. Belle and Hercules. I think I still can use some more Belle. I don't need any more Hercules. That's not too bad. I think both of these are now maxed, but not exactly bad again either. And I think one of these is maybe the Oswald one, right? This Oswald's mixed in here somewhere. Okay, well I guess I don't know where it was. It's somewhere in here. The most stuff I kind of have like, hey, it's nice. This one's a little bit low because I don't have Joy. I need to work on her at some point. But you get some more Sadness, some more Steamboat Pete. Okay, that's good. 5 more Oswald here. That's really good. Just from Lilo 2, not too hard to come by. Another one of these. Oswald's 38. It's a little bit more complicated, but you get Calhoun and Anger, which is honestly pretty good. Then you get just Elsa, which I think I might have her max now, so it's not like that great, but I'll take her. Steamboat, already got him kind of up there, so that's good. King Trident, have him up. There's another mystery race, yes. And I think one of the, we got Snow White here. So at some point I need to do this one if I want to like complete all the pips. Which would be kind of annoying, but there wasn't really a reason to do that beforehand, so I'm kind of okay, sort of. I wish it wasn't like you needed to do everything, maybe give you like a buffer of 10 or something. But so her, but I can still get past it. I have this one, Elsa and Sergeant Calhoun, easy. Another one I have everybody. Of course, have everybody for this one too. It's really nice. Who was that again? Jumper. Okay. Weird split thing here. I have Jafar. I can do this one. I have Woody. Angel. I believe I think I had shots for her turning into X. I'm pretty sure I can get her to 45. Might need to double check, but I'm pretty sure I can. Woody's now max, so it's not as good, but I'll take that stuff. I'll take these rewards. Hey, if she's not max, I can use that. Also, just let you go around one of these if you don't have one or the other. Of course, I guess it does kind of reward you with the stuff for the other one. But hey, not too bad. That's actually a cut livery, might be kind of nice. Of course, the on-season one, I think this one says you need 231, which according to that thing down there should be everything. So that's a little bit annoying, but you do get, I think this one that was full earlier. But hey, you get some suits, would be kind of a nice little bonus. And then you get Rinsler, if you can do that last one. So not too bad. I just need to get them to 40, but that should be doable. I think these were closer to like 21 last time. I don't really mind having a couple more races to do that. Drift for at least 10 seconds. Okay. His voice sounds deeper than he looks like he looks, but I don't remember. I actually need to watch that movie again at some point. I like the trial. I actually never watched the first trial. I think I read some stuff about it. I think it looked a little bit weird. But I mean, looking at it more in like 2010s, of course, obviously it looks a lot weirder. I mean, it's still probably outdated graphically. I mean, gosh, the latest one's probably already outdated fairly well graphically too. But I did enjoy them. But gosh, I will admit, it has been a while since I've watched those again. Would be kind of curious to watch it again, but I just don't remember what the main character sounds like. But I don't know if he's actually what in the okay. It sounds like that witch from Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes, or at least like what her VA kind of typically sounds like. Also, I've only driven on like 2 of these tracks before. I think I've done this one or a very similar one to this one. I recognize lots of this, but the other one I did was really cool. I think they have some neat stuff. Some okay visuals. I mean, everything looks good visually too. But I think you could have some stuff that looks maybe like a little bit more out of some stuff from this movie. Weirdly, you're kind of just in like a cybernetic city for a large portion of it. Oh, I'm doing the light path. Okay. I thought I would turn into a motor. So I haven't looked up what all the characters do either. But yeah, I don't know, the season oddly seems kind of good for what I have seen, or it looks like it should be doable, at least for me, which I know might be a little bit more of an oddity. I know some stuff was complaining this was like the most pay-to-win season ever, and I guess literally them adding in a... Am I shooting that at him? Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm targeting that like King Poseidon, kind of neat. By them adding in a new tier to the battle pass, yes. Granted, it kind of was already here, but they've added more rewards to it now. Okay, sure, locking some missions behind it, but I think there are extra missions. I know the daily ones at least are extra. I mean, of course, I guess it will help you level up a lot more, and then you get lots more tokens. I guess maybe when I get a little bit more money coming in, if I am still enjoying the game, weirdly I might pick it up, because I kind of have fun playing it, and that might let me be able to play a little bit less too. But to me, this actually feels kind of good. But I think every season, of course, obviously gets worse and worse for the new player, because this stuff was like, oh, you need this character to do that race. Well, if you don't have that character, that's really unfortunate for you. Grandpa and Grandma, okay. Sure, I'll use you. I think. Did I use you once? You might be a trickster. I still think probably some of my favorite music. Oh, I forgot to even pay attention to the Tron music last time. But yeah, I don't know. So far, of course, I haven't really done too much this season, as you can probably tell by like the characters basically just being unlocked. I've done, I think, like some of the daily stuff, just to go ahead and like give me some more like Oswald. I don't want to miss out on that. I didn't want to save a lot of this until I could actually get on here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. I actually want to do the regular one. But I didn't want to do too much of this until I was able to actually get on here and do some streaming of it, because I do like doing this. Okay, wasn't expecting a dance floor. Really not what I was expecting. But that's what I get for not looking up. So, but I mean, hey, at the same time too, some of the stuff I'm just going to use because I have it. Yes, let's do again. I suppose we'll actually read over this. I love how he just drove into the hammer, the stationary hammer. It's like a B-tier move. Okay, I thought this one would have been just a 2-lapper. Oh, what was this one? And use 9 skills. I think I should have been doing that, because I do want to potentially now do all of them if I can get that little extra reward. Since I am going to have the stuff unlocked to be able to do that, like I'll have the characters, so I should be able to do it. But yeah, it's weird. The game has oddly kind of one, I guess two. It depends on. Well, I think I have to have music kind of picked up there all of a sudden. I think I would really have to sort of like whatever season we are getting to, like, you know, pick up the season. It seems unlikely. I'm assuming you're the brawler. Ooh, nicer colors. Like, I probably wouldn't pick up Big Hero 6. Maybe there might be some good other stuff. Honestly, I wish I had told you when the mid-season... Well, I guess you do know when the season drops, because they kind of added in, or they're at least also in their... and use manual boost, okay? They're at least in there as a node lock. Okay, that was... Look, there's lots of cool grind pipes in here. Okay, I get the jet thing. Yeah, okay. I think I'll spread myself out there. Okay, there's another one there. So... learning the different track variants. Okay, we don't have the blowers there yet. We'll say lots. This is some stuff I have seen before. So I'm trying to focus a little. Okay, we're going this way this time. Oh, of course, now you get off of me for that. Where was the grind rail? Oh, wait, the grind rail was on the other side. Okay. Oh, I didn't think say he is voiceless, but it kind of makes sense because he's voiceless, I believe, in the series. Oh, interesting. Kind of dropped there. At least in the second one, so I mean, I can't be too upset at that. But I kind of wish maybe he had some grunts, but that would be kind of weird. I don't know. That might be more of a Disney thing. Man, oh, couple lappers here. Oh, well, that's kind of hard. I guess you have to go wide to really hit that. Interesting vehicle. But you have to have, I think, really something I am interested in. Sound bad. Maybe would have to be some sort of, or even like a waifu type thing, or I say even waifu jokingly, but like probably more of an old school character I kind of liked, or somebody that looks really interesting. For me to pick them up, though I guess if I have a little bit more income coming in, I can maybe be a little bit more whatever. If I am streaming this latte, well, I feel like I'm reinvesting into a hobby I am into at the time. Let's see, do we have to use 13? No. Go ahead and claim this stuff. I don't think I even have a crew equipped to any of my characters. I'm so early on. Win the race and activate 3 drift boosts. Win the race and stun 5 opponents with skills. Okay. What do we get this time? We're going to get that. And I can just use anybody. Okay. Where's my boy Elliot? Here we go. That should be good. Well, there might be some other stuff I pick up. I kind of don't see myself doing that for every season. But hey, I'm just like dripping in the cash and I'm still playing this, maybe. But as of right now, this was a very special treat. Oh, I think this is, okay, I think this is, a single item to make it easier to stun people with skills, which I guess also why it's skills in particular, you can't just bash into them. But unless I get too far ahead, this should be easy enough. I think I should have done some good stunning already. Oh wow, this is one of those short ones too. But yeah, they have oddly gotten a little bit better. Well, I think two. One big thing would always be, well, if I look at the last note, because the last note is honestly more interesting to me than the rest of the season. I'm throw these forward because I think I might be fast enough to catch up to these people and start almost like lapping them at some point. So I might have a better odds of shooting the person in last place and shooting behind me. But it's just, can I complete the end of the season? Or complete enough of it that it feels worthwhile to me. I guess that it's more than just needing that particular character unlocked from the season. It's just like, do I have enough of the other stuff unlocked enough that I feel like it's like I'll get my, I guess, money's back on getting it. I don't want to do it and not be able to get it. Did I not stun 5 opponents with skills? I think that was a no. Okay. So let's do this again. I will hold on to my fire, and then I guess I will be slow. I didn't actually finish some of that stuff. Weirdly, last season I did the stuff at the end of the season, the map 5 stuff instead of the map 4, because those was just easier to me. As weird as that. Come on, really. I won't slow down enough. Okay, I'm missing out all the skills. Okay, and it was skills, so I guess I did slam into some people. And that should already be 5. I want to get one more in just in case. Maybe that was somebody else's stun and it mixed in there. Okay. But yes, I probably won't be doing that all the time going forward, but like this one, I looked at it, and granted too, I kind of these were probably the last ones of the ones coming up. I wasn't actually expecting to get this stuff for The Incredibles either. It just happened to come into a little bit more money there, and there was enough other stuff that interested me. I really thought I was just going to get that first season so I could get Violet, and of course the second season was hard. I actually could have wound up doing it by the end because I actually got Hades on up there. But we didn't think that was possible at first. I was like, I want Frozone. I think most out of the ones they actually locked away to money. But I kind of just want to get that first one so then I can have some of the paid stuff, and I go ahead and get Violet. Okay, I have like a solid 3 characters that I'll be like good for the near future. But I actually wound up getting that last one too. But I think those 35 Corella shots really kind of enticed it more than just like, you know, just having Violet. Okay. Okay. What are we looking at here? Okay, we're doing this one. Corrupted packets. Yes, yes, yes. Floating objects. Annoying when the race and perform 5 aerial stunts. Okay, now I was going to do Daisy because I had some trickster ones to do as well. Here we go. Have I done floating objects on this one before? I mean, probably have. But I don't feel as confident about this one. But there's probably enough laps I should be able to do okay. Okay, I slammed into him. Ooh. Is this the one where I have to do that? Okay, well I got one aerial stunt, potentially. Okay, I really don't believe I have done aerial stunts here, especially not with the hazards up. Okay, so you got one there. Okay. Well, I'm actually doing not too bad at everything, all things considered. Yes, just stay over here. Don't go into the pyramid. And do this one. Yes. Sorry, just kind of trying to lock it in a little bit more. Okay. Well, that should, I think, no. I thought my jump distance was a lot further than that. But yeah, so far this season has looked alright to me. I am curious to see what the other like Diamond Pass stuff kind of is, because I could easily see this doing enough stuff that it feels very annoying and more so greedy. I mean, the supercharged stuff already sounds fairly negative, but like I said, I don't really do any of the competitive stuff that much in here, so it's not really a deal to me at all. I mean, it's a big deal, it's also not even like a little deal too much. Okay, go ahead and claim who do I get here? The Sirens, okay. What do we have locked down? I guess probably just this stuff. Like, for some reason, it might be somebody from last season. Okay. So just kind of the basic stuff, not too big of a deal.
Not a problem.
I'm unsure if I want to do the next map after this, or if I want to go ahead and go to the last map and maybe mess around a little bit and then see how far I can get. Okay, and it's just, this is a mystery race. There's no like a bonus objective to do here. Some of these remixes are funky. Although I will admit, I've been playing enough with the music off that I think I've missed whole seasons of music, so I am curious to kind of hear the songs. So like, I'll probably play this enough that I'll hear lots of new stuff. I don't know if they're still adding in tracks to the old maps like they used to do, but they for a bit were doing that. Now we got like a couple of Mulan songs after initial release. I'm curious what else we might be doing. Also, it reminds me more of the Tron track. So I like how she's singing along to music that is not the music we are hearing. Actually, kind of funny to me. I think it's the big one. Here we go. I think what normally. Oh, actually, we don't have one more lap there. Oh, I'll take that one. That's a very easy one, quick and out of the way. Okay, who are you? Edward Dillinger Jr. Okay. Edward Dillinger Jr. Thank you. I guess we are going to move on. Let's see what we get here. Win a race and dash into opponents 8 times. Always a little bit annoying, but doable. I just will have to really slow down here. And activate 5 manual boosts. Honestly, this might be something I even want to do like separate from each other. Okay. Okay, there we go. That should be one. Oh, I think this might be one of the more cool track layouts in my opinion. Okay. You know, apparently I'm having too many visual effects. Okay. Could you... There we go. Okay, that respawn feels really bad there. I guess I am just going to go for the basic one of... Okay, where am I going? Wish that would actually stop my boost. Well, oh my gosh. Can you actually stop my... Okay, I had to literally go the wrong way and get... Oh my gosh, the respawns on this map are horrible. I don't think I'm gonna get any of the bonus objectives done on this one, but... Okay, what... Can you get... Okay, I actually hate the way some of this stuff is working on it. Okay, that one just luckily pulled me in. I think I have officially lost this all. My gosh. I need somebody with a lot less visuals on screen, because my gosh, this is blinding me trying to see with all the neon and everything else going on here. And her boost is not ending at all. Like, I really need somebody to take me out so I can stop. I mean, if I could get my boost to disappear. Don't get... No, 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 no. I did not want to go on you. Okay, good. That I hit that. Okay. Can y'all not... There we go. Okay, maybe I've done that one mission. Oh my gosh, that was annoying. Maybe to actually having any familiarity with that track would help, but bashing into opponents on there is going to be a nightmare. Who did I have that I could also do? I think it was like Calhoun, maybe, right?
That's me to a T.
I can try her. Just because I have a couple missions to do with her. Here we go. I'm gonna try her, see if I can bash into people. I don't even know what train of thought I had there. It's totally gone. But I'm gonna try to focus on this. But I'm gonna try her, so I'm not getting all these visual effects and everything on me. So just have that, so I know too when I have done good. Okay, that's going to be, I think, the biggest problem on here is everybody's taking all these grind rails. Okay. Okay, that's a 2. Okay, I love how they didn't clear that for me. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay. Okay, it should be 7. Okay, I should probably stop doing that special because it keeps on making them vulnerable to me bashing them. Okay, I want to kind of slow down again, and I have to basically hit the wall to slow down now. Okay, I can finally, I think, use that again. Okay, I think that wall just literally appeared right in front of me. I will say this is almost a little bit too much visuals going on. Okay, who's in front of me? Oh, there we go. Does it feel like you should still be really in front of me, but maybe this is doing that, oh, keep them so far in front of you to make it feel like a challenge thing. Okay, so those do just spawn right in front of you. Neat. Where did that line come from? Interesting. Some neat stuff going on here, but this one might be toned down the neon a little bit visually. Okay, well, not too bad. Just really hard to do both of those, I think, at the same time. Reach the top 10 and use 3 backward skills. I might actually go with you because I think you might get more, maybe more than Daisy.
Just like steering a ship.
Oh my. Is
Everyone, shut your chew holes and put on your big boy slacks.
Like how the other chick was concerned and she just tells her to shut up. Okay, is this the fog challenge? I guess it is. It just looked like a weird black and white sort of filter there. I swear they change the visuals of this every couple of seasons. I don't know, this one feels almost really impossible to see where you're going. More so than the other one already did. I was hoping I would get a bunch of the discus things to throw backwards with her. Okay, we're doing, oh gosh, going between these things is going to be a pain. I guess I just keep kind of turning. And hope I get it. Okay, my first backwards skill, excellent. But yeah, I've been playing a little bit more of Titan Chasers, and it's still alright. Weirdly, I have like most of the stuff unlocked in that game, which is kind of surprising to me. I thought it would take a little bit longer to really get the stuff, but it looks like more of it's going to be like leveling the stuff up and like increasing the level cap and lots of annoying stuff. And I mean, honestly, leveling the stuff up is exceptionally easy. You get like tons of XP, though I'm sure later the levels will be like a lot, but you're waiting a long time between being able to increase anything's level too. So like, I won't have tons of it saved up by the time I'm able to actually spend it. I have not gotten like any backward skills at all. Keep on getting this. I mean, the unique skill is good and everything, but like, I guess I'm gonna do this with a different racer at some point. But gosh, this is interesting. Okay, there's one. Oh, I think it's my second. I need a third one. Maybe I can do this with like a super low ranked character that doesn't even have a unique skill unlocked. Maybe I can do that. Okay, my third. Thank you. I don't want to do this again because I keep kind of hurting my eyes. I don't know. It's like I was too whited out. It feels weird. Like you see stuff off in the distance in the background. Like those mountains. It looks like it's just like a very bad lighting thing. It doesn't even look like fog. It's kind of weird other stuff. Okay, excellent. I'll go and claim that, and I think what probably next part. Okay, didn't let me claim it. let's see what we have. Okay, there's a basic one, top 3, win the race, and go through 11 speed pads. 11 speed pads should be easy enough. Where is my girl Daisy? Apparently much higher up. Daisy. But I'm still kind of enjoying the creature collection because I kind of have most of the creatures already. But I'm hoping we do get some more sometime soon. I mean, it's still beginnings of the game, more or less. I need to actually not drive through around all of that, trying to drift. Okay, 3 here. Is this the one with the jump? Yes, I want to do the outside path. I'm doing Donald, not Daisy. I was wondering why my voice sounded different. Oh, well, I guess I can do this with him too. But I didn't really, I think, needed to. Oh, well, I can do more Daisy some other time. I was wondering why my moves looked a little bit different. I don't think she had a fire trail. But I'm hoping we do get some more sometime soon. I think if they do a little bit more investing into that, I think the game could maybe do somewhat well. I'll be fair, I think that's probably one of the features that might keep the Monsterverse fans here a little bit longer than, let's say, some of the other game features that I think they might try to push more with these types of games. Normally, you do some more stuff with that, especially some of the stuff actually from the different movies and other lore stuff. I think that should probably keep people's interest somewhat decently. But I do want to make, I think I'm going to make a top 30, top 4, I'll take that. Maybe a couple different top 10s of that. I do want to get all that stuff together, but I was going through some of the stuff, I shouldn't make too much. I'll get 15 different creatures together, and then I'll make the top 10 list. Now I'll sort it down, but I'm seeing so much stuff this is kind of cool. It's on the lower end of cool, but I would actually like to see that get added in at some point. Oh wait, we're doing 2 mystery races? Oh, that's actually kind of neat. If we actually get some good loot from that, I'm not exactly against that. This gives you more places to actually use. Where is Daisy? Here, I think I just clicked on the duck. Is that Duckist? Maybe. A couple more places to use some of these characters. I'm what I really race with Sergeant Calhoun at the end of the season. I've done all the stuff. I'm actually not too bad. I will still probably save this till the end of the season. Oh, it's mystery race stuff. Oh, I've already done the mystery race. We actually have a second one now. Actually, kind of neat. I'm not actually against that. It's kind of nice, the end of the season stuff. Okay, some of the banger music. But yeah, I think I've kind of narrowed down my first top 10, or at least some of the stuff. There's some other things I might move out that's not really the coolest, but I think would be kind of just neat to see. But thinking back to it, just because it stands out the most to me as being neat, it might not be one lap. Okay. It might not really be the coolest one. I think the biggest one that I think of for that is the Funbird, but I do think the Funbird looks really cool. Okay. And we'll go back to you. Use 3 charge skills and use manual boost for a long time. Okay. I can do that with her. What? Hello? Why did you take me over there? Okay. I mean, I'm doing lots of manual boost with her charge skills. That's basic enough. I'm not really going out of my way to do that. Oh, this is one of these races. Okay. Oh, might take a little bit longer, but oh well, I forgot I do have this, so I don't really have to care too much. I think technically I've already done this. I mean, great. I guess it's nice that it is easier to miss them. It was the wrong color, but you know that what happens when you're colorblind. Of course, now line up the right color and we change. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep driving, and just hope I hit one of them. Of course, anytime I'm like going for the right color, I just barely miss it like that. Is purple the outside? Yes. And I think purple. Oh, of course, I drove around it again. Excellent. Well, that should count as my thing, so this should be okay enough. But yes, I kind of have my, I feel like top 10 together, unless there's some other things I'm just not very familiar with that I would like to also add in. There we go, get you. But the stuff I'm thinking of, which I guess I can go ahead and kind of mention them. I'm not like I'm really doing any, not using any of my brain here. Anyway, it's just might get like one more. There we go. I'm thinking. Well, I guess also it might move the squid off, but the squid is a little bit of a funky one. But I think having the Maya squid on and kind of using him like a giant octopus might be neat, almost like more of a reference to giant octopus. Maybe it kind of comes more onto land, is kind of moving around. I think it has some other little stuff. It probably says it's not supposed to do that, but maybe you could go and add that into it. Okay, we're getting Elsa shots next. Not the most interesting, but I'm not going to really say no to that either. Honestly, for the saying this was supposed to be more races, it doesn't really feel too much like it was. I have some stuff I need to do with a trickster. I believe he is a trickster. A short edit crew. I think I have all of one crew unlocked. I need to make sure to remember to move off of him at some point.
This is my sector. I'll teach you some respect.
Okay, trying to pay attention to the music. Okay, so okay, kind of what I was expecting. I didn't know if there was going to be any actual, like, cooler Tron music going on. Okay, I think this is a slightly different track. Yeah, I want to try to focus a little bit on this one. What was that? He was inside of me. Okay, I've got to actually check the things here. Okay, it's kind of just the same one I've done before, but backwards. Okay. I could probably get done with this one easily enough. Is there any real reason to do this path? I mean, I'm curious. It feels like this almost feels more special, but it doesn't really do too much else. Okay, go ahead and blow them up. Okay, I feel like I should have gotten you there. Although I'm also conditioned now to turn the other direction. I feel like I go slow on this. I think it's just seems like a pad on the floor, but it makes it feel like I'm going very slow. Interesting right turns in here, like you're really almost like driving in more of a city area. I think this is something slightly different. Oh, wait, no, I'm just bad at doing that turn. Okay, go ahead and get that. But yes, I'm thinking. Wait, is that the lap again? Okay. I'm thinking myself going Maya Squid, which is that octopus-looking creature that attacked Kong when he was like bathing. I know it's weirdly called a squid, but it looks like it should be an octopus, which I think is also one thing I think might be kind of interesting about him. Is just I think it would be interesting. You really shouldn't have that unique skill at this stage in the game, considering you're like under level 10. So I should focus to see if I can beat this guy a little bit more. Okay, I think this unless he just speeds ahead of me crazy like. Okay, so I hadn't seen this bit already. It does look like a little bit of another cover we've done. Okay, not too bad. Confetti for everybody. I think I have vague recognitions of you in the movie. But yeah, Maya Squid I think would be the first one if we could do something a little bit similar to Giant Octopus, where you actually kind of have him come up with the land and do stuff. And interestingly, that has a lots more newer connotations than it did back then. I'll definitely take more of you. Honestly, it might be one of the few times I've been more. Well, I guess I saw like Dash last season. Okay, I'll take you top speed and acceleration and probably equipped with everybody. And we go ahead and grab the season stuff. Because I can use any upgrades I have. I don't like all the new buttons in here for me to click. But hey, luckily it took me to like actually buy some. I only got one new rank, really? Although I'm not the biggest fan of the new way it's laid out. We thought I completed lots more missions and some other things. What did I still have to do mission-wise? Okay, I've done all those. A couple more with Calhoun. Huh. We thought I had a little bit more missions I could be. Well, I guess I will still be moving over onto the Tron specific ones. I'll be completing lots more stuff there. I will probably move over soon to Sam. I guess I need to be using him a lot right now. And as you can see here, you have a lot of this like Diamond Pass. Just finish races, win races. Do something, hey, you get some like lots more XP for some that's a little bit more basic. But I don't think that's too big of a deal. Nothing here. I do want to see, do we have enough to do another 90 pull? Do we want to do a 90 pull, anybody? Let's do a 90 pull. Okay, we're just gonna skip that. I'm assuming it's like doing a 10 pull, but it's one cheaper. If not, hey, it should at least be equal. Getting closer to getting you maxed out, which is good. Some ways for you, some ways for you. Really surprised you're that high considering you're a day one character. A long ways to go with you. Surprised you're not any closer to being maxed out, but that's okay. I'm surprised how close you are. Boulder's getting kind of up there. Give me another Frozen rerun. Surprised you're not actually maxed out yet. We thought you were. I'll take some more of you. Okay, take more of you because you actually look like you're one of the better ones from the Nightmare Before Christmas thing. So getting you max would be nice. Here you're 5 away. It's really good. Okay, I thought that was lower back here. I don't know if it was like incrementally doing it. I think they did that though, but really surprised you're not more closer to max. So I went kind of all in on the Lilo sub. I guess they were oddly less generous back then too. Meg, hey, getting you on up to closer to 4 stars. Calm, be nice to get you more maxed out. Surprised I don't have you more maxed out. Don't have you to 4 stars yet either. Same with you. Clown with the tearaway face. I don't know what you're from. Wouldn't mind getting you more max. King Louie, okay, good. Intergalactic Police, yes. Olympian Gods. I mean, nothing too great. I mean, of course, I'm getting a couple more people close to the max. Like, hey, you're getting close to the max. If I get some of you from Aladdin, that would be nice. I think you're maybe from there. Or, I'm pretty sure you're off, and I don't know if you're in his capsule or not. Cogsworth getting on up there, surprisingly. I feel like I saw you, Tom, so you're not closer to max, and getting you kind of on up there as well. Not too bad. Okay, not too bad at all. So I think you can save up your tokens and pull on that one too, which is interesting. Yeah, nothing to go here. Okay. I guess we continue with. I think I'm going to move to that last one and just see what I can do in there. And I'll probably come back and do that one. Why is it up 30? Oh yeah, I guess if it's 3 pieces, 10. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's 10 plus the mystery race. So I guess 2 mystery races. We get to do Mickey and Friends win a race and go through 8 speed pads. I need to win some races as Mickey Mouse himself, so this should be easy enough to do. But yeah, Maya Squid is the first one. And I think he would just be cool because of that. And I think really... Okay, I like how I'm now going so fast I'm hitting people at the very beginning and flying up into the air and losing like all my speed. Really funky. And is it the middle? Yes. I'm trying to make sure I actually hit the speed pads. I don't really want to super come back and redo these. So I guess this one's like basic enough that I can easily come back here and redo that. I feel like they changed something with the handling. Well, not the handling, but like I'm hitting walls weirdly now, it feels like. Okay, make sure to hit these speed pads because that's kind of more important than getting drift and other stuff off. I also feel like my handling is kind of bad. Though I think I probably last updated his crew so long ago, I probably still have like common crew on him. But Maya Squid is number 1. I think it's a decent number of ramps. No. Oh, it is ramps, but not the speed pads. I thought there was some more speed pads over there. Maya Squid's number 1. I think he might be almost closer to too big, but I think if you rein his tentacles in and not have them... Well, I think I actually get more speed pads over here. Oh, I thought I wasn't vulnerable when I was doing that. I guess I wasn't doing the fully charged one. That used to be one of the strengths of it. But yeah, I feel like I'm really bouncing off of walls. I was doing bad with the walls and the Tron one. It wasn't like doing what I felt like it used to do to me. That could just be the Tron track. But yeah, the tentacles are kind of big and unwieldy. Kind of make him bigger, so there might be some stuff there. Pirates of the Caribbean, win the race and use 5 backwards skills. I probably want to go you for this, though I guess honestly one of you might... I think you might have lots of backwards stuff. But I'll do you. Also, I kind of hate sometimes doing this too early because I feel like I get rid of some mission potential. Because there's sometimes where I feel like maybe it'd be better to wait till I had maybe a mission to do something like with Jack Sparrow, because it does get me one of like the victories with him. Trying to remember where the items even are on here. There we go. Just gonna pop that because I wanted to pick basically anything else up. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay, I've used my boost there to see if that would kill me quicker. I wasn't sure which way I was actually supposed to turn there. Something like this felt like it could even be the one that looped back around. But Maya Squid's number 1. But I feel like if you animate that, at least from the... I say the old concept, but they had like a little creature files, something. I don't remember when that was done, but there was something about that for some of the stuff that appeared in that series. That okay, that was weird. It got me like way later. I think this one's fog looks a little bit more correct versus the other one. I feel like I can see a decent bit ahead of me. I also feel like I'm really getting a headache again. Always love that. But yeah, if you animate that correctly, I'm sure you could do that to kind of draw it more in and maybe the little bit more squid part of it, the like long head or whatever you want to call that. You could probably maybe have that a little bit more standing up, sort of, like it's not just dragging it along behind it. So you could stick that kind of up in the air, have the tentacles up around it, kind of animated. So it's not, I think the thing maybe mentioned that old info thing, whatever, that was like 60 feet long, which I think the core mouth is supposed to kind of be, so it's not like weird, too unique. I imagine I should have got enough backward skills, right? 5, okay, I was thinking 3, but I was like, I'll just hit everything backwards if possible. And then we have Beast or Anger. Stay in the air. I'll probably go with Beast because he's max. So just do as much air stuff as I can. I mean, you can also make this maybe more of a baby one or something, or you could be like, oh, this is a coastal mire squid or something. You do have some stuff with like, oh, this one's a juvenile, this is a whatever, and I think there's probably some stuff you could do similarly with that guy. Trying to get some, I think the other way would actually been better, but I was like, maybe there's some more jumps over here. But I think that one could work without having to do like, oh, but this one's actually a baby. I kind of want to keep away from that. There is one big exception. I'm only going with that with a weird jump. Is there any here? Okay, I don't think I have the turns for this. But I did get at least some stuff off there. But yeah, I don't want to do too much of like, well, this one's a baby version. I want to kind of keep it as much like these are kind of full grown, maybe slightly smaller if the main one is like just ever so slightly bigger, though I'm sure you could also fudge it with just like the model being smaller, because I feel like the Spore Fly Queen's supposed to be really big. But like the Spore Fly drone is very small, but in the like model they're not like too crazy. I mean, it is obviously the Queen is much bigger, but it's not like it's too crazy different where that you couldn't have them like on screen with each other. Like I want to say almost like the Spore Fly should be like a little speck compared to the Queen, but it looks okay in the game, but I think we could do good with that. Yeah, I think I got that right. Yeah, I felt like I should probably have gotten that one. Go ahead and grab me those rewards. Excellent. And what King Trident? Okay, I wasn't sure if he was max or not. I thought he was, but I was like, maybe not. I know Baloo's not yet max, and it feels like he should be getting kind of high up there. But then I guess I got to like 40 and just kind of stop caring too much. I mean, granted, I get him whenever I can get him, but it's not like a major priority. Race and use 12 skills. Mulan. I'll just use Mulan. Should be easy enough. I do feel like some of these are made a little bit easier, of course, by using your Epic Crew, so you have like a starting skill. And I do think a trickster makes these a lot easier. But luckily this should also make it work. I can't turn my brain off to this one. Okay, I don't know what shot me there. But so we have my squid. I think that one should work, except there might be a couple little changes to it. But I think that one would be a I probably need to actually just use the shield there. I think that would actually be a interesting callback to a little bit more of a classic Toho King Kong sort of thing with giant octopus. I do think that would be kind of funny to have that. So I think that would actually be kind of a good one, and that is a creature lots of us probably don't know too much about. I think like I said, there was that one little thing, although they could have changed some stuff since then. And I don't know how canon those always are. Like if somebody else comes around and said they want to change something, I'm sure the later person gets to kind of overwrite that. I'm curious if that Kong tabletop game has anything with them. Also, it's interesting because it looks like that should have been kind of like a little bit more inner water, so it felt like to me that should have been almost fresh water too, which I think is also kind of an interesting thing to have it. I mean, maybe it's more salt water or something because it is, I guess, near the ocean. That easily could have been water that came in from the ocean. But he just looked like he was enough in the island to me, or he didn't feel like he was like on the coast enough for there to be like a giant squid creature there. Let me go check something right quick. Okay, I'll make sure. I think Tim was playing just regular Fortnite tonight, which I would love to have been there, but I did want to do this because it's been on my like to-do list for a long time, or for like almost a week. And also, like, it's been kind of bothering me because I've wanted to do it and stuff just kept on coming up. Win the race and use manual boost for at least 30 seconds. Well, I know who we're going to be using for this. Not you. Here we go. Weird that she's not saying anything.
You got it.
Okay, I want to make sure she didn't lose what. Ooh, building. I mean, it actually looked more like a proper building, just like computer in a bit. And I just need to make sure to boost lots with her. Well, I guess more so drift. Which should be easy unless this is one of the maps that has like tons of the grind rails everywhere for me to accidentally drive into. Okay. That was really different. That was a tight turn too. Was not prepared for that. But yeah, Maya Squid is number 1. Number 2, I think number 2, like these things are numbered. Giant Dodo, I just think that's always hammer that. Well, actually, that's somehow less of a tough turn than I thought it would be. Than it feels like it should be. Let's see, that's actually, unless there's like a long or a higher number of laps. Okay, it is kind of. I will say this might actually be a little hard just for like, do I have enough time to really even be boosting on here or gaining boost? But it's Giant Dodo. I always think the Giant Dodos are kind of fun. I think that like Ark even had that in it as like a joke creature for like April Fools, but I think that's actually kind of neat. Like a giant chicken. I mean, it's just like, oh, a T-Rex is like, oh, chicken's a modern day T-Rex. Nah, not really. I mean, hey, if it was gigantic and could eat like that, that's a lot scarier than like a chicken. But I think there's lots of like neat stuff you could do with that. Also, for some reason, apparently they're not allowed to use dinosaurs or something. That's a way to almost have like a T-Rex creature without having a T-Rex, which I think would be really neat. And I think looking at one of those in game would honestly look pretty cool. Was this that's just a claim, and does that unlock now? Do I need more points? And Jessie max too? Yeah, okay. I think she's been basically maxed for a while, but I just want to double check. I need one more point. Okay, so I guess I'm going back to map number 2. And I'm trying, I guess I'm going to use some more Sam. 9 aerial stunts.
I can improvise.
Okay.
Upgrade. This is fantastic. You've got my back.
Okay, I've got 19, which is nice. I definitely will go with you because I think you boost more than he does. Yeah, more the kind of useful ones. I also kind of like how with this with combat skills and like with brawlers and stuff, but it almost feels like most people from Tron when you think of combat. I mean, I guess besides not Rizzler, the other guy, Zeus, he's seen more other stuff, but he has lots of like combat focused skills too. It was in the air. There we go. Which I have no idea where these bits are, so forgive me for missing this. Also, I might have to continue my other thing after this one, just because I have to pay a little bit more attention with my vision to be able to hit these things. Alright, did that tight turn there. Okay, hit that one. Okay, missed that one. Funky. I honestly thought if we got a shorter one, it would be like doing more going around this like arena. I kind of actually wish we had one just going around that arena. Hey, give me one like the I forgot which was the RB circuit one where you just like driving over each other in a straight line, just like looping back around. I'm sure you could do that, but just actually literally drive around it in a circle. And I feel like it would be fitting given what this was kind of used for, and you already have some short tracks like that. Give me this as just like a circle. Or heck, maybe you give me up on the walls, like you're just driving around it. Okay, I think I can basically get back to the thing here. So you have a giant dodo. I don't know, I just think he looks interesting. I think the idea of a giant dodo is just kind of cool too. And I think there's some like neat stuff you could maybe potentially do with it. Not saying how much like the abilities are actually based off of the character or anything. Like some of them I came up with some different things. Others I did not. Like if they got added in. Like I said, I don't know how much of that is really like based off of any sort of lore or whatever. I think some of it's just kind of chosen at random and like what would be beneficial. Maybe a different combination of some other stuff. Okay. But I do think Giant Dodo would be kind of interesting. Not like maybe the coolest exactly. And I think his design is a little bit different than just a giant dodo. At least it looked like that to me. And I'm sure you can maybe tweak it a little bit from the original thing. The Incredibles, I should be able to do with this. Opponent 4 times. Win the race and slide on grind pipes for 6 seconds. That should easily be doable. I might do you. This might be something I even come back and do after streaming, because it does now kind of hit all of the things. I think before these used to just be win missions. You didn't have those two different like objectives. Okay, got 1, 2. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Another one of you. I don't know if I even listened to any of the incredible music last season, really. I mean, I don't know. I think the giant dodo just sounds like it would be kind of neat. I don't know. He had like this one weird stance in one of his like I don't know, like he was doing some weird, almost sexy leg-looking thing, which I thought was just hysterical. But I don't know. I think he would just be kind of a neat guy to have in. Okay, I have 2 more laps. I just need to make sure I actually hit it next time if I just slow down. But yeah, I think he would be neat. He would be kind of big. I don't think he's exactly maybe a T-Rex size. I think T-Rexes are a little bit bigger. I don't know. I think that go. Oh boy. I think I forget like the size. Cause I'm so used to different like media stuff, and I think you're used to like any kind of T-Rex looking thing being called a T-Rex, even if it's something significantly smaller. That's different. I mean, heck, for the longest time when I was a kid, I'm like, ooh, those T-Rexes and dinosaurs are so cool. And it was delayed like, well, that's a Carnotaurus. I thought that was a T-Rex. I'm like, that just had like a cooler looking design. Like, very clearly those are very different. But I guess you're like, oh, any big meatiness, a T-Rex. Like, oh, the Spinosaurus that has a spine on its back. So that's not one. It's like, yeah, there's a lot more other things. But I think that one would be a neat one. I think it actually looks pretty cool. And there's probably some other neat stuff you could do there. Honestly, I would probably have some like more food related stuff. Because you're thinking about like they were hunted to like extinction because they just didn't fear predators and all that type of stuff. And I don't know, I think it almost be neat. The implication there is almost you're using it as food, sort of. There's some other stuff he is maybe almost like an apex predator. Though I think I might would even have it be like, while it's very scary and aggressive, I might would also make it be kind of, I don't know if they have this already in like the lore for it, but maybe make it be like it's big and scary but it's still stupid or something like that, and just like it just kind of is damaging because of its size and being like a bird pecking at stuff. But I think that one would be kind of neat. Single skill, win the race and stun 5 opponents with skills. Ooh. No, I technically need to do that with some other stuff.
You sure I can't get a license? I can still do it if I want to.
I mean, granted, I could also do that with one of you, but I need to do that with Monsters Inc., so I will use you right now, because, hey, I have the option to use you. This helps me get another mission done. Okay, so you have those two guys. You have the Funkp, which is how many? 5. Okay, the Funkp. Just trying to slow down so I don't get all ahead of everybody. Okay, I think I can go on now. So I think this is probably one of those where I don't. Where it's like all the same skill. But the Funkp, it's this funky looking kind of like swan or heron or stork, not stork, well, stork? Yeah, I think stork. One of those like birds with long legs that kind of like stand in the water. Kind of looks like that. Maybe a little bit taller. I think it might have been taller than a person. It's definitely tall. It looks like it may be some more probably 10 feet tall. But I think that's more of its feathers. But its feathers kind of look like a fern. Or some sort of like leaf stuff, and it's just kind of really big. It's a big, tall, slender bird. Honestly, it looks kind of small body size wise. Like I think probably an ostrich has more meat to it. Honestly, it looks like a turkey might even have a little bit more meat. You know, a little bit of a fattened up turkey. But I was just saw it and like it's kind of stupid. But when I looked at them, I'm like, this actually looks kind of cool. And the way it kind of moves also reminds me of there was some Pokemon added in I think Gen 6, the Hawaii one, that you had like 4 different versions of it, and it was like I want to say one of them was like a cheerleader with pom poms, and it kind of reminds me of that, the way it kind of moves and like holds itself, or at least the way it looked like it. But I don't think I actually saw it in the show, but looking at some of like the concept art of the drawing stuff with it, it kind of had that sort of air about it, and I think animated up like that would look good. I think this stuff that's all from the Netflix animated. I'm not calling it animated. That's not anime. Had it just. I think it was just kind of showed it in the background blending in with the bushes, like it didn't actually really do anything, but it was just like, if you look closely, you can kind of make out there's a bird there, it's not just plants. But I think that one would be neat, and that would be something different, like it might be a carnivore. I mean, I guess it's a bird, so probably would eat some stuff like this, especially being that size. Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure I should have done that one. But it just looked neat. Let's see, I actually can make those two up right quick. Let's see, where do we go? Where do I have it? Top 10. Here we go. Where is it? Okay, Funkp. Let me go ahead and full screen this. Okay, I want to bring you up. I want to go back to here. Nope. One of these days I'll tab out correctly. Well, you know what? Let me actually go ahead and change over the music too. I'll bring the music back up because I don't think we're getting that anymore. Gosh, I'm so many tabs open. I'm gonna move you here. I'm gonna bring you back up. Here we go. We have. I think this is it from the series, so you can kind of make out there's a little bit of a bird there, and that's like his tail and everything. I think that was just kind of what you saw in the background. But the other pictures, if I can, there we go. I wasn't sure if I was going to scroll to them properly. This is apparently like one of the other, I guess it's like concept sort of images, some other stuff. You kind of could see it there in comparison to a person, and here's like the concept art for it. So you can see like definitely a big a bigger bird creature. I mean, last that's just kind of the leg. But you got these nice big kind of arms, a big tail, and I think that would just animate up nicely in the game. It would look very different, and it's not like really a big scary thing. I would assume with this camouflage, it's supposed to blend in. It was more of a prey sort of thing. I guess it could also be the danger to you. I mean, you could probably still mess it with a human. I might want to eat something smaller, but when you have like skull crawlers and other like bigger things, I don't know, I think a Vault Panther or Magma Jack or Death Jack, all that stuff would probably want to eat one of these. But I think this guy is just very interesting looking, and I think he would bring something different to the game, which largely has a lot more like, I don't know, I think a little bit more emphasis on the more aggressive creatures. Of course, giant dodos right after that. Here we go. We have the giant dodo. Did it say the size anywhere on here? Okay. But I don't know. I just like the way he stands with his legs together. It just looks kind of funny. I guess it's more okay, but almost, I don't know. It looks almost like he's ready to dance. It also looks weirdly nervous too. I don't know. It's kind of a little funky, and I'm sure you could, I'm gonna say colorful him up a little bit more, but you have him of course stand a little bit different. We're not standing kind of like him standing like that. None of his big feet, kind of like that. And really, this is him in the shadow. I don't have like a picture of him full bodied, and like he's not like taller than a tree, so he's not like too crazy massive. But I don't know, I think something like this would be kind of funny. I mean, heck, maybe give him like an attack where he like damages himself, but he like does a lot of damage to the enemy. He's like a little crazy when attacking, but I don't know. He just looks interesting. I also feel like you could make him maybe a little bit bigger too, compared to his feet. But I do also like the idea of his feet just being kind of massive compared to the rest of him. But that is those three. Oh, and I guess also while I'm here, I can go ahead and show off. Where's the Meyer Squid? Here we go, Meyer Squid. This is apparently what he's supposed to kind of look like down there. So he's a little bit more octopus looking with his head. But I mean, you could maybe have that like sticking a little bit more up. 90 feet long, which is a little bit more on the bigger end of the creatures I would probably stick in here. But like a lot of that is his tentacles. So if you have him more wrapped up like the giant octopus, and I think that's like of course when he's attacking him. The idea of some of the other stuff. I mean, he's kind of small really compared to Kong if you look at it. Like, and for him being 90 feet long, like, I'm pointing at my screen, but what? That's like, his head's almost like 1/6 the length maybe from the tentacle, maybe even more than that. So like, you cut that down to maybe like 20 feet wide with the tentacles more wrapped up or something. I think that would be kind of fitting with how big sort of a skull crawler is. Like, I think you could fit him on there. Let's see, do I have any other pictures? Oh, of course, this is here, the giant octopus. I might get a different one, but I kind of want to use one of these for like reference of like, kind of reminds me of this, and maybe have him go around like this. I mean, I guess you would have the longer tentacles because he obviously has a much longer tentacle. Of course, this is where he's more wrapped up in here, which honestly he's looking very long and slender. I think more so than that kind of gives the impression of. I mean, of course, some of these look a little bit bigger, but that's kind of like small, considering how small Kong was here too. Like, very interesting. But I think it would be kind of neat to have that on there, and I think you could do something kind of like the. I guess it's not Brother Longlegs. Technically, it's a Spiderling. It's like the baby version of it. That's in the game, or at least is like the enemies you face in the story mode. We'll go back into the game now. But the ones you face, I think you technically fight them by the long legs on the map. That's a little bit different in my opinion. But basically kind of like the same thing. They did lots, I think, good job there with its legs. So I also put that weird little claw thing that the creature also had. Let's see, when the race and drift for at least 15 seconds. Should be easy enough. I don't have any reason to use the Jungle Book stuff.
You want to race like a bear?
I'm kind of tired feeling.
I'm all over this.
Oh, that was. It just doesn't sound like a character in this game. Its voice is just so deeper. Oh my gosh, the bloom on my character is blinding me to look at. And what was this one? Drift. Okay. But yeah, I think I think all of those would be kind of interesting. Like I said, the Funbird is one of the few ones I have on there that really. I feel bad saying like a prey animal, but I mean, obviously, lots of the coolest stuff is largely carnivores. I think they did lots more stuff with those. So, of course, the. Oh, there we go. Somebody respawning. So you have a lot more of stuff for that, and I think that's one of sort of the few ones that look really cool to me. And it's not too big, not too massive. I think it would just be like a cool visual creature, and I think it being some sort of like plant, at least looking, it might actually be a plant creature. You do have some stuff with that. I think like technically the leaf wings is supposed to be a plant somehow or something like that. You might produce some stuff with them to make them actually be a plant, not just a bud that's camouflaging as a plant. Granted, that almost sounds like something that would make more sense. But you might do something a little bit more exotic for a monstrous creature. Of course, when you give like some extra lore to it, I mean, it might be even in that little book thing anyway, so it might already have all the stuff to it, I don't know. But I think there's some other like cool abilities you could give that that I think would actually be really neat to see make it into like the game. And I don't know, we do have some healers and some other stuff, some support things. I could see that. Honestly, I almost feel like I think it was some other stuff supposed to have like camouflage too. Maybe some sort of more camouflage system, so it could almost be like a tank, as weird as that is. But it's more about dodging. I mean, I can almost see it like it's supposed to blend into its surroundings so it doesn't get attacked. But at the same time, maybe it's like when it does attack, it has all those big, say, colorful leaves and feathers. But like, I don't know, if like the big wings and stuff, you flap that kind of stuff, that would very quickly get your attention. So I could see it being almost like a good tank, or it's drawing aggro by like flapping its stuff and getting your attention. So I don't know, two things I could see going on there. Also, that'd be a cool thing where if you did have a couple moves, you could choose to like aggro or maybe kind of blend into your surroundings or something like that. Or maybe it's basic, kind of blend into the surroundings and then it attack, or maybe its skill is the one that blends in, and with like when it has stealth, it comes out, it does lots of damage, or something kind of neat like that. And I think there's some cool stuff you could definitely do with that creature. Okay, but that's 3 so far. The other one, okay, still not max, but I'll take 2 of you. I mean, hey, that's also not too bad. Leon, to get you, you help unlock it. Oh, that's my form. Like, I'm missing a lot, but yeah. Reach the top, activate 5 manual boosts, win the race, and go through 14 speed pads. Can't wait a little while before I can come back and do that one. I can go through the speed pads. But yeah, so you have those 3. Trying to remember the other stuff. There is a core dinosaur thing. Honestly, something that makes me think of like a cooler Meganium from Pokemon, but it's kind of one of those. Oh, I don't want to actually be up here because I do have the. Okay, so gosh, you really do want to change over there. But I need to actually get the speed pass. Forgot about that. That's just like such a cool path. Can you actually try turning? Nope. I hate how I get pulled onto those so easily. I think I just like drive towards it though, but like I'm really actually trying to not touch them. But it's like a sword pod looking thing, though it does have a little bit more of like a weird claw thing at the front where it almost looks like it's walking on like its knuckles or something, so it might actually be something that's more stands on its back legs, and then just more of a sauropod. But it's kind of like that. I think it's supposed to be a plant too, or I mean, at least it has like a flower around its neck, which I think it kind of makes me think of meganium. And it's kind of like green. Oh my gosh, I hit all the wrong. There we go. I keep on hitting the item button instead of doing the jump for some reason now. I'm noticing I'm doing that quite a bit. What's that? I'm using the boost thing. But I don't know, that one just looks kind of neat because I'm a fan of dinosaurs, and it's like kind of, you know, of a dinosaur thing. I think there's tons of lots different to not hit those. Granted, I might actually be able to hit them now. Is it this one? No, it's the next one. I need to drift way sooner. Okay. Actually, I think, wait, was it hit those boost pads or was it actually boost? It might have actually been to boost, I forget. But yeah, that one just looks kind of cool. We'll look at that in a couple seconds. And then there was like one other thing I think from there that I really liked. I forget what it was now. There was a couple of things I think from that I think would be kind of interesting. Oh, what was that other thing? Because there was a couple like Warbat looking things, which I'll have like in my attention for sure. 1-7 races. Okay, that's lots of extra Battle Pass XP there.
You sure I can't get a light cycle?
I think I had some more Daisy missions to do.
Better watch out. Leave it to me.
But you have that one. I'm trying to remember what the other thing was on there, because there was another thing on there that looked really cool. Actually, I think a couple. Oh man, lots of the stuff kind of looked cool. When it gets to, and it's all stuff that I think would look cooler to actually see. Obviously, in oh boy, this is the full ton. It's hard to recover from that one. Can I get off the wall? Thank you. Would all be cooler to see, of course, in 3D. So you have a lots of stuff with that. Also, I'm not 100% finalized on the last two. I think I have technically maybe 12 sort of on this list. I'm trying to remember what those other two were from the book. I think there was like a cool little Nightcrawler creature. And was he some bug? I can't remember. Well, it's not at one point the, oh my gosh. The centipede, millipede creature on that. What is going on with my vision? Why can I not see that turn at all? Let's like you turn down some of the graphics things. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting messed up with some bloom or something. But yeah, you have a couple things on there. I think honestly, this would technically make it more to the second one. But I still think it would be kind of neat. Would be the Shinamura, which was the creature in the first Godzilla comic, which I think is technically supposed to be not canon now because Legacy of the Monsters. But if I'm gonna be honest, I don't really consider Legacy of the Monsters canon. So to me, the comics are more canon than it. But if you want to maybe reintroduce those, you could probably do it through this. Of course, that was a creature big enough that was fighting Godzilla, but it was supposed to be some sort of like colony creature that was like sort of like Destroyer / Fedora, but they kind of formed into some different things, like some sort of giant insect dragon, and I think that's just like a starfish form of it too, or something. Honestly, I could actually add a couple of those into it, but I would probably introduce it into this game. Okay, I feel like I didn't unlock that weirdly. Stay in the air for at least 15 seconds. Honestly, I have some more stuff I can do with you, so I might go ahead and do you here.
Don't expect me to go easy on you.
So I would do some of those, but I would probably have it be there on the island, and maybe because of some of the stuff from it, though I would also probably, if it was me, do a little bit to try to combine the Hollow Earth crystals, some of those things, into whatever that energy was supposed to be that they got in Godzilla vs. Kong. that they use to power Mecha Godzilla. Because I don't know, I feel like that should be kind of radiation based, or there was some signal they were tracking from it, whatever. And I would probably try mixing those kind of together, so it could be sort of like, okay, whatever the crystals are that we have up here, it's kind of like radiation. So the creatures that would have been attacking in the past Godzilla and like nuclear plants maybe now are content sort of eating that kind of stuff now. So you're not maybe as big, though I could also probably do that as an event at some point for something. But maybe it would be kind of like they don't all combine into each other, and some of the creatures are actually on the island just eating those things. Honestly, I would probably have like at least 2 creatures from that. I would probably try to bring in some of the different designs that Shinomura had. Maybe the more like starfish, or it's what I'm told. I don't know. I have a hard time making out what they look like from the couple images I have seen. I might even try just looking up some other stuff for them before I do this. But it looks like this supposed to be like a starfish form of it. Honestly, I'd probably have the starfish be the more, I guess technically more geovore, but sort of like the more herbivore type form of it, where it just goes around hunting for the crystals and like eating that or absorbing the energy out of those. And then maybe a different one that's maybe not smaller, but that one would be the more aggressive predator one that would be hunting down other creatures that eat it, sort of like the rock grubs, other things, and maybe sucking the radiation out of them. But these are a little bit more on the smaller end because they're hunting smaller creatures instead of having to do like make a massive colony to fight Godzilla. It's kind of like, let's hunt smaller stuff and maybe do 2 of those. Now that might be kind of weird about 2 of them, but if it's like a creature that can reform into other different things, it has all these different forms. If they wanted to, you might could add in some more stuff like that for them. The sirens, okay. But yeah, I would maybe try to do something with that. I think that could be kind of neat to have done. Win the race, activate 9 drift boost.
Want out to de-res me? I never disappoint.
Oh, you're not actually high enough. Oh, we'll see. Can I even level you up enough?
What's one more reinvention? How electrifying! Ooh, a new scheme. I love it.
I mean, granted, I probably want to use the other guy. I think I have more missions for him, but maybe I have a couple missions to use you. Gets me some other stuff done. I'm probably going to use the other guy enough for some other things. But I think the Shinomura could work. This could be a neat way to kind of reintroduce it, and I guess in a way sort of introduce it for the first time too. I have no idea where I'm going. There was an arrow sign there, but I guess it's saying go straight. I was looking for a turn there. This one's kind of annoying. This, I guess, too, not being very familiar with the track. But yeah, I think that could be a neat way to sort of introduce that. You could have some events around it. I don't know if they would want to add in multiple new forms of the same type of creature. Something like that. I guess you technically have like 3 spore flies, so there's probably some room for that. But that could be a neat little thing to add in, sort of like get it more back into a little bit more official Godzilla lore. I'm not saying this is like I guess the most official thing out there, but I could see, I don't know, this is a way to sort of bring it a little bit more back into the canon, and then maybe some other stuff would feel like using it in the future perhaps. And I think that could be really neat. Let's see, trying to remember where the tons even are in this. Okay, we're just now on the 2nd lap. Oh yeah, I do have that. Yeah, I'm not the speedster. But yeah, there's that one. Another one, and this might be a little bit more controversial, sort of. Granted, I could see some stuff saying this violates sort of the rules I kind of have for this, but it would be the Mutos. I would bring those sort of back, but the way I would do it largely is I would actually have it be a larva. Maybe two larvas, because I don't know, you might would have the male and female larva look different. I don't know, they do the kind of, granted the female one might just be like a little bit bulkier, or that might be more after the cocoon stage of things. Okay, we're on this like weird bridge as best as I can tell. Let's see. But I would probably kind of bring them back sort of that way, and many different ways I feel like you could sort of introduce this for them being like some more babies around. I think there's like I said, there's lots of ways. Granted, you could just easily do it with maybe the latest one made them. Maybe there's another male that woke up at some point that she bred with. I mean, Mothra had an egg at some point during the period of King of the Monsters, so why couldn't she have met somebody else? There could have been another creature that woke up that was a male Muto. The Siren Isle stuff could have, like, enough stuff could have shifted. These could have maybe some more babies from the Hollow Earth, like whatever happened with the Dagon skeleton. Whatever, I forget what was going on there, but where it opened up to like reveal these things, and the male like escaped and the female I think was still there. Maybe something like that, where some of these had been laid previously and they've now been awoken. Gotta take off my shoes. But you might do something like that. I don't know. I feel like that could work where it's just unrelated to that one that's submitted to Godzilla. And granted, the way similarly I would do these is with them like feeding off of radiation. Ooh, I like grandma and grandpa. I would probably do it where like they're feeding off of some of the radiation there too, so like they're maybe not being too aggressive and attacking other stuff, because they're happy to stay there. I mean, granted, you might still have some that wander off and some other stuff. There's probably some cool lore bits you could do there at some point. Perform 9 aerial stunts and perform 5 aerial stunts with the Incredibles. Well, I guess I'm just going to do the Incredibles then. I guess I'll do you, because I have some stuff I need to do, I think still with Tricksters. But yeah, probably have it be like they're staying on there because they're not really being tempted off the island by radiation. That is not an aerial stunt placed. Okay, that did not register that as an aerial stunt. I just need to hit all aerial stunts I can. This might not even be a floating objects race. This might just be hitting jumps. Interesting. Well, this is going to be probably a little bit harder. Okay. I might have already messed up by missing that one jump earlier. But yeah, I would have them like feeding off the crystals, maybe attacking other stuff. Granted, I say that too. These would also be baby lava ones, so I don't really know if they would be doing too much attacking. But I think it would just be neat to see what they look like as a baby juvenile worm caterpillar stage thing. I don't know. I'm sure there's some neat stuff you could do there. And then also, like I said too, the female males are at least different grown ups. They could be different in this baby stage too. That might look kind of neat. You could have like 2 new things that way potentially. I mean, heck, you might could just have like a male and female juvenile and just simply do it the way it's like, yes, this one is just a little bit bigger than the other. Maybe some other design differences. I don't know. But I think that one would be a cool one for Monsterverse fans. I think people might be very interested in seeing that. And as far as I am aware, we don't have anything that is like, this is officially what the Mutos look like as a baby. I guess closest we have is the cocoon, which granted, you know, that's also kind of big. But if you look at the eggs that the queen was supposed to have laid, those at least did look kind of small. I mean, of course, obviously they get a little bit bigger since then. But I think you could probably have some, like, babies be around Skullcrawler size. I think that could work, and I think that would be a neat thing. And then you could do maybe some other stuff with the Mutos too, but maybe bring in some new non-canon Mutos. So if anytime you have something with them, you kill them off. Well, it's not like Godzilla killed off Behemoth. It killed off a creature related to them. Okay, excellent. 9 aerial stunts. I will gladly take that. And now let's see, what do we have here? And use 5 backwards skills. Okay. Fog challenge. That's interesting. I might use you just because I have to do some stuff with Monsters Inc. And the fog stuff's just annoying, and I believe you should get a decent bit of backwoods stuff. Oh, I forgot you get the bomb too. I was like, you should get the other thing, the hack skill. There we go. So the arrow. But you should get that. I mean, of course, this could also be one where we get just those two. I don't know, but I assume this is one. I mean, heck, you have enough bombs and other stuff. You might be able to get the stuns off that I need. But I'm accepting that this is a fog challenge. It's probably just a do whatever is kind of needed. I don't have that spot. Dang it. Oh, I forgot about that. But yeah, so you have those two. Those are probably two of the little bit maybe more controversial ones. But I think both of those could be neat. But I also feel like you might have to get a lot more permission from Legendary to do those. Though it might be a little bit harder to do, all things considered. At least the Muto one, but I mean, hey, they already did the stuff for the Skullcrawlers, so it might be okay. And like I said, I think this is probably enough, like, non-canon that it's like okay. Because I mean, it's like bringing Shimura back into the canonicity. I don't think this game is going to be very much viewed as canon, but it might could introduce some people that haven't read the comics, some of the comic creatures. I don't know. If people maybe like it, that might be kind of neat to see. I don't know, you might at least see it in like a game, or I guess it's a game, but like some other spin-off stuff. I mean, heck, you might even just have like another throwaway creature that Godzilla fights at the very beginning or something. I don't know. I think I should have got enough backward skills. But yeah, I don't know, I think both of those could be really cool. I think I would at least like to see both of them. And I think there's some neat stuff going on in there that it would be worth collecting. And I don't know, you might could keep some more people interested in the Monsterverse around because you drop some cooler stuff like that, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know how much these games really drop new stuff like that, but maybe that might be a way to kind of repeat some of the Monsterverse people that aren't as interested in these types of games. I know that would probably be the biggest way to keep myself around. Okay, go ahead and grab you. Wait, no, I got to do this. Another mystery race. Let's go back up to Daisy. Although I want to do Calhoun, because I feel like I've done a lot. I think Daisy was like 12 races anyway, so yeah, I haven't done nearly enough. Wait, so you have those two. I think that brings me to 5 or 6 plus the Leaf Dragon. Oh. I'm trying to remember what else. Because there was something else from that thing that I really like. I remember thinking about it on the way to the Now Friday. And I was like, yeah, these two things I think near the top of the list for stuff I want from that one. I know I just can't remember it. That one though, of course, really stands out to me. But let's see. Who else was it? I'm now a little bit less interested in it than I was before. Okay, I also like one of the designs of the other things. But there was some stuff talking about like all the different ants of Skull Island. I did think it was kind of funny how when the game dropped they had the Skull Ant in it. I'm like, oh, is that the name? Oh, it one lap. Is that the name of the like that singing ant that we never got to see? Like, no, that's a different ant. There's apparently 3 different types of ants on Skull Island. But the one where they would like walk into the bamboo thing and they're like, what's that? Is that a bird? No, that's an ant. I think it would be neat to see them. Apparently they've appeared in some comics. And I think of course they that like tabletop game, which I mean, hey, that makes sense. Obviously, they appeared in the tabletop game. Okay, it's weird they don't scroll anymore when you finish with those. Ooh. And I could do Tron level 15. Well, let's go ahead and use you. But let's see, what else was it? Okay.
Speed isn't just an advantage, it's a necessity.
But there was like the singing one. I forget what the name of it is, but apparently there's like 4 versions of it. There's like a queen that's like 180 feet long or something crazy like that. Sounds like there's a real lot involved to it. I'm like, that's probably too big for this game. Though I mean, I guess you could have her be like something. Okay, this is a fog challenge too. I feel like it was a fog challenge. Oh, was that like a skill makes you? Oh, that's an interesting idea for an ability. Okay, trying to remember what all was on this particular map. There we go. I think this one just dropped me like in front of here. Okay, almost somehow missed that and drove off. That would have been embarrassing. But you have that one, so you have that. I mean, heck, maybe that could be one of those raid boss things, sort of, whatever you call them, like the Skullcrawler just recently was. Okay, that's an interesting path up. I guess you have to do a couple jumps in between those to stay on that. But yeah, so I would probably maybe save that for that, or maybe you could just shrink. I think we do have some other big things that kind of shrunk. And maybe it could be like a new queen or something, so it's not the like 180 feet long. But at the same time, I don't think that. Okay, wow, I'm doing bad at those jumps. That queen probably does that much. It sounds like it's one of those where it's like big and the other stuff kind of take care of it, so it might not be like that interesting to exactly have as a creature. I guess you have like the basic ant itself. There's like a harvester one, which might be kind of neat if it's like almost like a leaf cutter or a little bit worker ant. Okay, that might be kind of neat. And there's like a Valkyria one, which is like a flying god one that does a little bit more of the attacking, which I think sounds kind of neat. I know that name just seems kind of neat too. But I'll probably say that one. I mean, of course, it's a bad. I think it's like 4 different types there, so you can add those in, kind of like the spore fly. But I would say it would be kind of cheap, but we do have 3 spore flies, so I don't think it's too crazy to be like, well, we would have a couple more of these other things too. Okay, you. Mary, I don't know if I recognize Mary or if Mary looks very familiar. Oh, Mary's a dog. Okay, that's why. That doesn't look very familiar either. We'll go back to you again. I will do a couple more with Daisy just so I can maybe finish off some more missions with her. Okay, and of course I have to do some of these maps too. Because some of the stuff like use this particular map, those missions are always kind of annoying. But yeah, so I feel like that one, though there is an unnamed ant from the Skull Island Netflix series which I don't know. It's very basic looking, but it has super grown on me. It's just kind of like a white ant, very basic, but kind of reminds me of, was it Ninkata? I think that was the name of the Pokemon from Gen 3. I think it's like Ninjask and Yamaga. No, was it Shed Ninja? Shed Ninja is the the ghost one. I think Ninjask is the regular evolved form, and I think Ninkata, because it's was like a cicada or something like that. Ninkata something. It kind of reminds me of that, and I don't know, it's like white, gray color. I don't know, it just looks kind of visually neat. But then I'm like, hey, if we're doing maybe this one ant has like 4 different forms, depending on what it does in the colony. I mean, I guess you could do that for this other one too. So there's other stuff, so it might actually raise above the singing one. The singing one was just kind of up on my list originally because we never actually got to see it in the series. It's one of the things we heard they talked about and how scary it was, but it's we never got to do anything with it, so it was kind of on my radar for that. I don't know if that was the Daisy mission, but I guess I'll go ahead and do Calhoun. Yeah, now I guess I might go ahead and double check what missions I still have left to do for the other one.
Switching to pursuit mode.
Okay, this one looked funky. Okay. It looked funky at first. I was like, what's the music here? But yeah, so that one's kind of one of the ants, which I think is kind of fun because we already have an ant, and I'm sure there's more that you could do. You kind of have the spore fly colony, so we don't necessarily, I think, maybe need a whole contingent of ants. But I don't know. I think both of those could be really neat. Granted, I think that one that I like, the white one, is probably low down on most other people's list. I probably would like the flying or the singing ant that has the Valkyria form and all of this other stuff. Though this other one, you probably have lots of wiggle room with it because it's not even named yet. I mean, you can give it a cool name. I don't know, you call it the Ghost Ant or something. I don't know. The Phantom Ant. I don't know. There's probably some cool things you could do with it. Heck, you might even make it to not even exactly be an ant. Maybe it is more like a cicada or something funky like that. It's more of a different kind of creature, so you could do some other stuff. But yeah, it's one of those two. But I do think that other one would probably be a little bit more appealing to other people. Let's see. I did the ant. One that was kind of on my list that might be a little bit more coming off just to make room for some other stuff is, I think originally had the giant chameleons of the Skull Island series. But those are a little bit less interesting, but that would be seen because it's a chameleon that you would probably have some camouflage stuff to think would just kind of be neat. Let's see, what do we have? The Funbird, Giant Dodo, Maya Squid, Shamor, Muto, the Ant, Plant Dinosaur, what else? There was something else from the Skull Island series I think I had. Oh gosh, what else? The Spirit Tigers maybe, but I think honestly it's kind of moved off though. I see now canonically it has antlers, a little bit more interest, so it might be kind of moving back on. Oh, there is a weird rhinoceros that kind of looks a little bit more like a Ceratops type thing. Not like Triceratops, almost something like that, but without horns. That was in the Justice League comic tie-in that was supposed to be native to Skull Island, and I think it looks really neat. And it's, I don't know, maybe it sounds like a regular rhino, maybe a little bit more like an elephant. It's kind of a little bit bigger than a person, but I think that one would look really cool to get. Not missions. I wanted to go. Well, I guess I wanted to check missions. Some more Tron. Okay. Daisy Duck needs to win 2 more times. Okay. So I just do 2 more with Daisy. Excellent. So let's just go back to that first chapter, right? No, not that. First chapter. I have, what, 2 more things to do in here. Of course, I have some other missions to do later. Which I think is like I need to do some stuff for Mickey Mouse. I might save that for him.
Looks like you and I are humanity's last hope.
Where am I going? Daisy.
Don't worry, I do not dawdle. Leave it to me.
But yeah, he looks interesting, and I think it would be cool to bring him in more than just in that Justice League tie-in comic, crossover comic thing. And he's not like a giant kaiju either, so like I think it would actually fit to sort of have him. And I don't know, he's also, I feel like, pretty soft canon, though I don't think necessarily that creature existing is that big of a thing where you can't bring him in. I think he looks interesting, and I think that should be another herbivore type situation, which I think would be kind of neat, which I think would be cool to bring that in. I'm trying to remember what else that I look at that I thought was cool. Of course, there was like some other centipede. Oh, I think that's one of the things. There was like a centipede in the tabletop game that looked kind of neat that might be related to a centipede that was in the Netflix show, but that was like an unnamed one. Like the design's a little bit different, but I don't know, this one might just be a little bit cooler. Because I'll be honest, some of the stuff in the Skull Island show was very plain looking. Oh, at one point the parrot frog was on my list, and I still might actually go back and add that. But I think that would probably be in like maybe the 20. That one also might be too big, but I think it would look kind of neat. It would be something definitely a little bit different. Also, I think it would be cool too if it could like mimic stuff, because it does mimic like voices and stuff like that, or sounds. But I think that would be kind of neat. Tell me what else. Oh, the croc monster and that thing looked really cool too. I had to double check my list to see what else I had. I mean, the Spine Prowler would be neat too, but I think that is too big. Also, I think looking at it more now, I think it is just more like a regular cat. But the first time I looked at that thing from the comic, it looked like it was doing more stuff on its back 2 legs. Almost weirdly made me think of Wrath from Ben 10, which I think if it had more of a frame like that, it would be, I think, a little bit cooler and would be a little bit more interesting to get added in. Like a bipedal sort of cat creature. I think that does sound much neater than just like another sort of like cat creature. I kind of think the Spirit Tiger was a little bit like that, though I don't know, the antlers now make it definitely a lot more different. But that was also on the list because it was supposed to be in like a couple different scenes or bits that was supposed to be in the Skull Island movie that got cut. Granted, I don't think it was ever really supposed to be seen on screen. I think it was maybe see its eyes in the darkness or something a little bit more creepy, crazy like that. But it was kind of on my list just because, like, hey, if it was supposed to be, it was like a cut creature, I'm more interested sort of in having like the cut creatures appear on screen. Okay, that should get me a decent bit more of that, yes. Claim it. Claim. How many more things do I get here? Claim. Yeah, because I'm going to look at it like this, got a little bit of a better layout. Oh, wow, I actually got lots of stuff. Didn't feel like I should have, but let's see what we get. So, basic upgrades, more crew, probably even a little bit more crew here. I always kind of save that more for the end. A tag, okay, points. You're new, so that's good. I'll take always more of both of you. You actually seem... Wait, no, there was somebody else I was thinking of. I'll take more of you. Mark is the doll. I guess this was like the beginning of the movie. Maybe it was the Alma had the doll capsule. Give me something. Grandpa, I think I might have got you from a capsule probably, looking at it. Some more Mark. Okay, Mark's at 2 now. That's pretty good. And that was the other guy. Like, but that get you up there because you had some good stats. I think you're new. You have 5 unlocked. Some more sirens, some grandpa, and some more Mark. Okay. Mark, excellent. Okay, do I have enough coins? Well, I have enough coins for a couple. Let's go ahead and do that right quick. I want to pull a couple of these. Let's see what I get. Okay, a couple at wow, it's incredible already. Okay, a couple of yellows. Okay, some good stuff here. Of course, get you up higher, some 75. Man, need lots of those, but we're getting up there. Getting y'all a little bit closer. But hey, you're close to being leveled up. That would be nice. Getting close, kind of finishing off lots of the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. Would be nice to get you maxed. I'll take more of you. Slinky Dog, really nice to get you maxed. Nice to get you maxed too. Rexy, or not Rexy, Rex, Felipe, yes, Queen, yes, I'll never say no to Ralph. I mean, because getting close to being more maxed out properly. Grinsby, don't need too much more to get maxed. Scuttle, a little bit more with you, but hey, maybe another Little Mermaid thing comes around, maybe gets a little bit more of y'all. Okay, yeah, having a little bit more of you. Igor, yeah. Hey, one more way, get you maxed. Luke, 7 ways to go. Mr. Incredible, I'll take one of you. Another Rex, another Elsa, sure, you're not maxed, I'll gladly take you. Some Yeti, still a little ways to go, so crazy I don't have you more maxed. Agrabah siblings, only need one more. Glut's getting very close to being maxed too. Epic Crew won't really say no to that. You're getting close to the star up there. I'll take some more Will Turner. He should probably be getting close to maxed out. Camel, yes. I think I might have enough to buy one more. Okay, yeah, just go ahead and go to the end of this. Also, I think after this we'll look at some of those other things I was talking about. See if I can remember what the last couple other creatures were. I mean, there's a couple other creatures I think are interesting, but those are more like water-based ones, and I don't think those will work as well. I think the Maya Squid might could work because you did have that giant octopus thing in that other Godzilla movie. You might give us a neat reference to that. I get about halfway there, getting a little more up there. I'll gladly say more. I'll gladly take more of you. You are a harder to get one, and there's some stuff that wants me to use you at like 44, 45, so I can at least get you enough to get you to 45. I'll just take more of you. You're, I guess, not the hardest to get. You were kind of hard to get unlocked at first, and I guess you're still a little hard to get unlocked now if they don't have you. But I wouldn't mind having a little bit more of you. Chips closer to getting max. Sultan Jafar should be getting close to getting maxed. I mean, I guess I need to hit 45 at least more of him. Maybe a little bit more. Let's see, if I need 9, that would be 5. So yeah, that should be, because otherwise it'd be 36. So I guess I need 5 more levels. So he's getting closer up there. I should be getting him maxed out fairly soon. Getting close to you being 4. Of course, you get close to getting max. Same with you. 2 of you is really nice. Nice. You're 45 at least. I'm imagining you're not much higher. Maybe you'll be 46, but still have a little ways to go. But hey, when you've basically done, not much really needs y'all past 45 right now, so that's not bad. Hermes, Will Turner again. Discuss. I actually needed you at like 45. I couldn't really get you to that easily, I think, for that one thing. Well, no, I think I actually got you up there. It's I couldn't get Steamboat Pete the last couple of levels. But that's also kind of okay because I didn't really get too many other rewards from doing that, so I really wasn't doing it. I didn't really push for that. I'll take more of you. I do actually kind of like using you, but I think Hector's better. But you're, to me, a cooler character. And I'm happy to have a little bit more of you. Flounder, hey, get you a little bit up there for your person. Still surprised I don't have you max. I think I said that earlier. Scuttle, hey, take more of you. Santa Claus, hey, went back you to 4 stars, and everything here is just a little bit more working up. We have to go and get you at least checked off soon. I might be able to get you soon as well. Ways to go. There's lots to go through here. Anger, haze, not too bad. I think I have a ways to go before I really max you out, but it's nice to kind of have the option for you. I wish you were voiced. What, one more? I can do one more? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Because I haven't really found much benefit in saving the coins recently. Doing them on these, we get lots. Okay, Oogie, I haven't got Oogie Boogie unlocked. Could maybe getting close to Gontu being maxed. Let's see, just getting some more stuff up there, various different things. Okay, I mean, hey, this all works out nicely. Get some base 3 pulls, not bad. Just need to get some more stuff up there. The muses, can't be too mad at that. Some heroes, getting closer. Some more pools of you should be getting up there. I don't know, maybe I'm getting close to you being more maxed out, maybe? No, wait, gosh, you're not even at the 9 cost yet, so you have a ways to go. Elsa, similar to with you, but I think I have you maybe at 44, so that's not too far off, I don't think. I think I've got her up higher for some sort of end of season thing before. I still need one more to get you. Hey, get y'all up to 2 would be nice. Wait, aren't you his crew, I think? What actually started up here? Oh, okay, I guess I got you up high. Okay. Well, that's really good. Ustla's Garden. Okay, I guess I missed that one, but hey, I'll take you as well. Some more stuff up there. Okay, not too bad at all. And then of course I have these. I probably would have pulled on the chick. That I might have to do a little bit on you. Of course, nothing really down here. I guess there's just 2 left unlocked. I think it's technically now 1 because of that other pull. Yeah, let's see. We'll go ahead and tab out of this right quick. We're going to go back over to scene. Let me get this going. Or did I have it saved? It was like Godzilla. Oh no, it was. Where did I say? Dino stuff. There we go. Okay. This is the person that posted it on here. Cool stuff in the creature codex for the whatever the Skull Island game is. And here's all apparently the creatures. Now I would actually see it somewhere if I could actually find the pictures for all of these. I'm sure probably all of these are really cool. That one seems neat. Wild creatures. Okay, why is it listed differently here? Oh well. Oh, maybe that's like more bigger things. I don't know. Oh yeah, titans. This is creatures. We have the Kraken. Okay, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and enlarge it. Got the Kraken. This guy's interested in the Crow of Thorns. I feel like I might actually looked at this on here before, but it's just like a crow made of thorns, and it can apparently use tools, but I don't know what tools it really has to use. Kind of interesting, but also not really the coolest to me. Apparently, Triceratops skull is now officially part of an acorn, which would be interesting. I don't know if it actually even does anything, but I kind of try to keep the plants off of here because I want to think with them moving, there might be like a good little stationary enemy, and maybe it's like you capture them to put them in your thing at some point. Heck, you might even just kind of fudge it to, you could use like the Venus flytraps, but for right now I'm trying to keep it not for stuff that can't really move. I think this was one of the cool sounding ones, the Slither Flower. So like a snake flower thing. I don't know how exactly big. Is it, say, 2 to 10 feet long? That's not that big, but I think you might can still do some other stuff with it. But yeah, I don't know, it just sounds kind of neat. Of course, I haven't like read through all of it. I'm going to maybe see a little bit more of an abbreviated version or like one of the wikis or something. This was the guy. Here we go. Because you got the cool little feathers, the leaves on his back. Kind of looks like this is maybe supposed to be more of a bipedal thing. He's just kind of down on here, but kind of also looks a little bit more sort. I guess honestly maybe a little bit more Plateorex sort of. Not Plateorex. Plateosaurus. But you have the flower. I mean, of course, it's not down there like Megalania, but still. I don't know why some of the stuff is blacked out, but maybe that's from like a different creature. I don't know. 38 to 45 feet long. That's actually kind of big. Well, that's the height. Not length. Interesting. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a plant. But yeah, I think that would actually be kind of neat. You could have that on there. I don't know. I think that would be a cool one. Weird guy, but I think he's like really small. Apparently people trade him as like pets or something, so I don't think he's supposed to be that big. 18 inches. I don't know, might be kind of neat. Might be like a cool little swarm of creatures to have, kind of like the compies or something. You would be cool if you could move, potentially. I don't know. I mean, you look very clearly like a plant, but I don't know, are you like a mobile plant or not? Oh, 10 to 13 feet, it's not as big as I thought he would be, but I don't know, that might be kind of neat. Of course, maybe read through that a little bit more, but he might be one, so it looks like he should kind of be able to move. I don't know, because somebody check the thing just to kind of see it somewhere. I don't know, maybe I'll try to read through here. Though I think some of this stuff might already be on the wiki, just you don't have like the cool art to go along with it. And I think like the Vine Snake apparently appeared in the show, but this looks a lot cooler than the one in the show, so I honestly kind of would use this art for some other stuff, because it just looks cooler than the old art. Granted, I also like to see what all the other art is. It's apparently a plant. It's supposed to look like a hedgehog. It makes sounds, little stuff in, and it eats them or something. I don't know. Weird, but it's a plant. This guy I think would be kind of neat. Apparently he's supposed to be related to a snail. It kind of reminds me of like Budget Warbat, but I think that could be kind of neat. Only 10 to 20 feet long. No, 10 to 20 feet wide, so that's actually, I guess he's a little bit longer than that, maybe 30, but I don't know, you probably could have something like that on there. I don't know, maybe depending on how you actually had them fly on. Maybe you actually have them landed, I don't know. I think this is what the dude I thought looked kind of cool. 5 to 10 feet. It's not as big as I thought, but the thick maw. I don't know, kind of a neat. Looks almost like a snapping turtle without a shell, if I'm gonna be honest. Looks kind of neat. This guy would be on my list, kind of like a Warbat-ish, but I think it's like more like a leafy sea dragon type thing. But I think he's supposed to be aquatic. The Ivy Dragon. 2 to 3 feet high. So he is much smaller than I thought. So yeah, probably not. And I imagine he's more aquatic based. Freshwater rivers, okay. I mean, he does look neat. I mean, I guess 3. That's kind of big for like a seahorse looking thing, but not nearly as interesting as Jumbo Flytrap. Yeah, so another kind of like, I assume this doesn't move. I think this was one of the people that was kind of on my list. Actually, did I actually have a picture of this one saved? No, it's, Night Boy. Do I have Night Boy? Yeah, let me check right quick. I think I had one of him, but he just didn't look like that. And yeah, Night Boy. Here we go. Okay, that art looks a lot cooler than the stuff I had. Not that. Hello. What am I doing? Okay, maximize shoot. Okay, I think it was doing something because I had program files open. But yeah, this was his art, and I think from the show, this concept art. That's what he looks like. He has my thing that looks lots cooler. Granted, I think this is what he looked like in the show. Granted, it's not like the best art of them. Okay, that's actually kind of neat. I think they had like a camouflage too, but yeah, I think the coloring there just looks cooler as well. Okay, let's zoom back in again. So yeah, what was this guy down here? Okay, that would be the Night Boy. But I think that person looks neat too, one of who he actually is. I mean, a little bit funky, but I kind of like it. But I think there's somebody else that would be on my list. I think he looks cooler than the other version I already had saved does. I mean, of course, I saved lots of stuff. I thought it just looks kind of neat. Singing Blades. Do we have a picture? Nope. Well, here's what that person is. We have the Rock Bug, which is I think different than the Rock Grub. Looks a little bit more like a pill bug, roly-poly. Looks like it eats the crystals, or it has the crystals inside of itself. Probably some cool stuff you can do with that. I mean, honestly, if it rolls up and attacks stuff, I mean, I think it could be a neat thing to add to the ecosystem of the island. Here is the Scorpion, which we have a name. It is the Amberpede, which I think looks kind of neat. Let's see. We have that guy. Let me see if I can find the other one. It was like unnamed skull. I think I have lots of unnamed stuff. Unidentified giant centipede. Let me go ahead and minimize out of there. Should she? The pen that does something with swapping between the screens. Because this is the Amberpede, and this is the creature from the Skull Island series. Which I mean, I do kind of like the color, but you can see like the art style here is lots more basic. I mean, I don't know if that's supposed to be the same thing or not. A little bit different there with that. And then you think you had like a different picture of it here. So I mean, that's a very different looking face. I mean, I just think that was. I think this one's a lot cooler, but I don't know if this is you had a better artist draw it than the people in that show. Of course, this is supposed to be animated and other stuff too. It looks like it has lots more space between its legs than this one does. And I don't know, it might have some other stuff going on with it. 20 to 30 feet long. That looks like it might be about right. I mean, that thing was kind of long on there. I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be the same thing. I mean, some of the stuff, I mean, you have these extra details. The coloring is kind of different. I guess I would put them as something a little bit different. But I do like this one better. But something I was thinking about maybe combining them. This guy is neat. Like a mud skipper. Looks kind of neat. How big is he? 20 to 50 feet? Probably a little more than 20 feet. But that can be honestly kind of cool. Okay, great. Okay, so I think that was it, right? Yeah. You hit that guy. Nothing there. 2 for 1. That dude. That guy. Weird one. You look cool, but I think these guys are like really almost like the size of regular tree snakes. 50 feet. That's very different than the thing I looked up. I guess it could give. Honestly, the 50-foot one would probably be a lot cooler. But these are supposed to be like hanging from trees like vines, which we kind of already sort of have those, but they're just a little bit more try to blend in, really. But yes, there's some interesting stuff here. Let's see, is there anything else that I wanted to show off from my collection? Let's see, so I've talked about lots of stuff. Oh, yeah, the Rock Mootle, which was one of the creatures that was, I think, original concept for the first Godzilla movie, which of course that one looks lots more like Godzilla too. That's like the Godzilla's original concept, but that was him. This is him kind of by himself, six-legged, spiky lizard, kind of like an Anguirus sort of knockoff. And here's like another one of them fighting at Alcatraz, which I think looks kind of neat. I think he would be a cool one to add in, but maybe just make him like a smaller creature like the other stuff. I mean, I think that's just a neat looking design. Yeah, I'd love to see that maybe get added. And the other thing, which I think that became like the female Muto, this one became the male Muto. This is like a flying design. Season fighting was the pterodactyl. I think that was just regular pterodactyl. Not anything else special with the name. 2 sets of wings with each Indian claws. I think it looks kind of neat. The tail honestly kind of reminds me a little bit what they maybe were doing with Phosphora. The 4-winged phoenix creature. But I mean, I think that's just an interesting design. I mean, this looks neat. Honestly, having this like fly around as like a smaller creature, I think would look really cool. I mean, this is honestly a really neat design. I don't know if they can use stuff like that, but I think those would be really neat. Let's see, what do we have? The Verticine? What was the Verticine? Oh yeah, those things, those guys. Unidentified. Oh, a Rhino. This is the one we just talked about. This is the thing, that's apparently Green Arrow's arm. So you can kind of tell that's like not too big. I mean, if that's like, I would assume he's on the ground. I mean, I'll say it could be kind of small. But he has these 4 horns here. Almost like the frill of a Triceratops. Not exactly, but sort of looks a little bit like that. Some kind of spines here. I don't know what's going on with that spine fin sort of thing. But honestly, this just looks kind of neat. Just kind of a weird, like, rhinoceros creature. I mean, I think that's just 4 legs too. So, like, nothing too crazy going on there. And I don't see anything really going on with the mouth. It's like he eats meat. I mean, I guess you could have him eat meat too. But, like, kind of looks. Also, isn't that his ears? He doesn't actually have, like, ears. That's his ear hole. So he just kind of like a little bit more the Triceratops sort of thing. Honestly, kind of neat. I think that just looks cool. This says I don't want to click on any work stuff, so I'm not sharing all the stuff in my file. So I don't think I should probably do that. But just in case. Oh, also there's this guy. I was thinking about maybe doing him. Apparently this is like when Mothra's lava shoots a guy up onto the wall. You can kind of see a giant spider sort of coming up to him. Or at least giant compared to what we kind of have now. I don't know exactly how exactly massive he is, but it is kind of interesting to look at some of the stuff for comparison. I mean, I think it is kind of big, but it is kind of weird with the depth of it. It's just kind of like something just in the background. But a spider kind of related to Mothra, because this was in like Mothra's lair where her egg was. So like, I feel like something more special like this, not just like, oh, it's big, it's like the size of a plate. Like that's way bigger than that, very likely. I don't know. I think that would be a neat one to have, but that was something I was thinking when I thought like the list was going to be much smaller. But when I'm looking for this, I'm like, that's neat, that's neat, that's neat. So while I would love to see some more of this other stuff, also I'm like, it's just a giant spider's not that neat. But yeah, this is apparently what it looks like in the show. I don't know. I think that guy just looks neat to me. I don't know. I like the colors, and I think this is sort of the concept art for him, which makes me think of that Ninkada. But I think there's some neat stuff you could do with this guy for his other forms. Also, he reminds me, if I can find it right quick, was Ninkada. Ninkada. Canada. Is that how you spell it? Images, not shopping. It kind of reminds me of this. I don't know, I mean, it's definitely very different, but sort of like that, which I think would be kind of cool. But that's kind of the one, I forget what the name of the other ant thing is. Oh, the Swamp Locust looks cool. I thought that might be on my list, but I came up with so many other neat things. This is the Spirit Tiger I was talking about. Also, apparently, there's something else about it's calling it Holy Tiger now, which is interesting. But I think it used to be just like a white tiger with like a red jaw, and maybe it was like a little bit bigger than normal. It was like 9 feet long or something. Like this, maybe some of the other stuff we call. Well, again, this is also much bigger, which is kind of cool too. I don't know what all this even says. I don't know what this is even from, but this was just on the wiki, which I'm like, this looks kind of cool. Maybe that was some other stuff they had from back in the day, and this is apparently some of the other stuff. It had like apparently appeared like a comic, but you can't really see it very well. It looks like maybe these antlers kind of glue in the dark now, which is kind of cool. But that might be kind of, especially if it's just big like that, might be kind of neat. Shinamura, let's see, I was talking about this a little bit earlier. This is apparently supposed to be his single cell form, that's what something called it, which I'm like, it's kind of big looking to be single cell. At least what my definition of a cell is, but a little bit smaller form. This is his more dragon form. What is this? This is his colony, but not super colony. But he also has this neat little stinger. Like something like this. I'm also kind of something like a warbbat. Again, but something like this, but maybe like smaller, might be kind of neat. And I think this was supposed to be. Oh, this is something similar. Apparently, if I like a star, maybe that was supposed to be this. So they said starfish form, which is kind of starfishy. Both of these look kind of similar, but it's neat little like bug, cobra, dragon, whatever thing. So I think there's some cool stuff you can do with him. The Mutos are kind of like known enough. That's not too crazy to talk about. Parrot frog, basic. Mollusk we looked at. Magma turtle would be kind of neat. Killer chameleon. This was the one that was kind of on my list at one point. This is what they looked like in the show. It was kind of interesting. Not too big either. Maybe like I think shorter than a human. Maybe even like the size of a tiger. Something like a little bit bigger. Something like big cat, but nothing like too crazy. Of course, you get. I mean, this is like the concept art, but the time if they actually use that in the show, I would imagine they would have. But just some concept art for them, some other little angles. It's like looking at that kind of stuff. But of course, you got like some different colors, which I don't know. Maybe they would do some of this stuff with the different colors. It might be kind of neat. Honestly, it might be kind of cool if they just even change colors in battle or something. I don't know. Maybe they change. That might be too much work, but maybe they change colors depending on what kind of level you're fighting in. That would look kind of neat. Or maybe they had some different abilities based off of the color. That might be too video gamey. But that was kind of why I thought that was just kind of like a neat one. We looked at the giant dodo. The grass hedgehog's a weird one, but it's grown on me. Let's look at the actual end show. Okay, I'm actually to think of Herida, that second stage dog Pokemon. I think that's what he looks like in the show. This is like his concept. I guess this is with his leaves out. It was just kind of a funky look. It almost reminds me of a Dimetrodon. I guess that's what it's supposed to be more curled up, maybe. I don't know, because granted, he has like a letter. Well, I guess he does have that up there. But I don't know, it's kind of interesting. He's hiding in with the grass. I don't know, maybe he might bite you. I mean, honestly, it looks a bit more like a dog than a hog, or like a hedgehog type thing. I don't know, he might bite you, might be carnivore, some sharp claws. I don't know, I think he would be a kind of an interesting creature, the grass hedgehog. The Hellhawk was kind of a little small thing, Godzilla versus Kong, but I think it might be kind of neat. But I think it's definitely further down on the list. The Endopede, what's Endopede again? Oh yeah, those are just kind of, it's not too bad, but I think other stuff I like more now. Well, I guess I should be able to share this, right? You don't have anything. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Oh, because I don't think I could share. Press that. Oh, it did actually work. It just dings on me. The Croc Monster. I don't know. I think he just looks cool. Yeah, make sure everything's shared correctly. I like how he stands up on here. I don't know. I like how he does kind of stand. I didn't actually get one with him actually down. I don't think I close out of these. There we go. But I think he just looks kind of neat. Little small. Honestly, just a little bit taller than a person. But I think he just has like an interesting kind of design. It's makes me think of like an old Scooby-Doo villain. But I think he could look kind of good. Honestly, he looks like he would just get up and start talking to you, call you some slurs, and punch you. That's a weird way to say that. I was thinking maybe these more at one point. Kamizoto's minions. But you don't have as many good pictures of them. Kind of just some bat creatures. But I think that would be kind of cool to have them sort of come back and get a little bit more like love and attention. As that sounds. And then we got the Bramble Bull. But that's what he looks like in the show. But this is like some different concept art for him, which I think looks a little bit cooler. But I mean, I'd imagine he would look a little bit different technically in each form. With different like plant growth on him, so he shouldn't all exactly look the same. Finally look to see. I think we've basically gone through all like the cooler ones now. We said Spore Mantis, which I'd love to have him have a little bit more time in the sun because he's actually in the movie. He kind of ran away immediately, but like he was going to attack him, but then a Skullcrawler showed up. That might be kind of cool. Trapdoor Crab looks kind of neat, but it's honestly looks very similar to the rock grub that we have now. But I mean, this is kind of some neat stuff that he does. That he buries himself into like the trapdoor and everything. But I think he looks cool. We looked at those. Swamp Locust is basically what his appearance in one of the comics or something. This kind of what he would look like attacking a boat. So kind of a little bit more on the bigger end. Maybe you could have like a little bit of a smaller one. I don't know what he'd all look like more outside of the water or something. How you want to kind of animate that on up. But I think that's kind of a neat sort of design in my personal opinion. Look at the Night Boy, Parrot Frog is a little bit more self-explanatory. We'll show off the Hellhawk right quick. This is the head. And I think that looks just kind of interesting. And they were like not too much bigger than the person. I mean, they were bigger than a person. Is that person over there under them? Maybe. But like they're not like too massive. Another kind of creature. Flying creature, but this weird kind of like bat bird hybrid thing. I don't know. I think it would be neat. But that's kind of the stuff I've gotten so far. I need to get some more stuff from that Kong thing. We were just looking at the art book and see what other stuff maybe is already in that game that might also be neat to get. But like I think that's a pretty solid like top 10 thing. And weirdly, I think looking at that pterodactyl has kind of convinced me a little bit more to maybe put that over the Rock Mootle, as cool as I thought the Rock Mootle kind of was, and I do actually want to see that. Although, of course, hey, I'm an Anguirus fan, so of course I'd like to see some like Anguirus thing. But I would be interested in that. Okay. But yeah, I think I might have convinced myself a little bit more that would kind of stand out as like a cooler creature. Oh, actually something new this time. Excellent. Sad I have not pulled any of you yet from the boxes. Okay, I would also, just one more of you, but I don't know why I want to pay for you. It looks like they've forced them to basically be 3 slots almost all times for tokens. Maybe once I get some other stuff, like one of these might go. Maybe these two are always token offers, but like, I don't know, I won't pay $2 for one shot of a character. Actually, if somebody I already have, yeah. I'll just do ranked a little bit then. But I think I can now. Well, actually, wait. First things first. Oh, I was thinking of you. Let's see. I think I can basically do the level 20 of this. Maybe 25. Do I have Zeus so I can get him to 25 yet? No, Zeus I think is still just going to be at 20. I think I might could technically get Sam, but this lets I can at least do 2 repeatables of him.
I always come to win.
We'll go and try to get him leveled up as much as I can, though.
How electrifying.
Okay, what does your ultimates actually do? Fires a short range, a barrage of light projectiles from his cane, blinding enemies. Okay, maybe that's what got hit by it one time. And reducing the speed for a short duration. Okay. Throws a party for a short duration. Everyone inside the party area gains a speed boost. Okay. Zeus increases his top speed the more people that are in the party. So, like, is that like a permanent top speed boost thing? Interesting. Or is that just for the duration of that? Okay, interesting. So that's what he does. I will go ahead and level up the 2 other levels I can do.
What's one more reinvention?
Okay.
Off we go.
I'll never give up.
Drift, use 1 unique, and finish the race in position 3 or higher. Okay.
Raring to go.
Time to get started. Tick tock, tick tock.
Also, I am feeling tired. I might sort of end this after I finish this, or a couple of other things too. I don't know. I was like going to do some other games tonight, but I feel like this is a good amount I have kind of done, and I think I might work on a couple of other little things too. Okay. Let's see, I think. Well, I guess I'll see how I feel. This to be fair, I don't have too much else stuff left to really do. And it is getting a little bit late. I do have some stuff. I do have some stuff to do tomorrow, but we might also stream again tomorrow too. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling, but I also hope to basically be feeling a lot better again soon too. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so we just see what is going on. But then also I've got lots of this stuff done, so I think I will feel lots freer to do some other stuff I had planned to do. Because I'd already like bought this season too, so I felt bad like not really, I don't know, taking part in it, at least not like yet. Because I'm like, well, I'm kind of falling a little bit behind.
This is my stage.
But we might come into those other things a little bit later, because I can work on the Godzilla stuff off stream, obviously. I thought it might be kind of fun just sitting talking about that. Oh, I did forget to mention we do have some new stuff coming in Godzilla Battle Line. I do have everything unlocked now, Godzilla Battle Line. I do want to do a little bit of that, and I might do a little bit of that too once we get to some more interest, probably the All-Star Battle. I've actually got the stuff unlocked without the All-Star Battle this time, which was kind of neat. I actually didn't even bother to check to see what I got from the capsule but I will definitely, I think, do that again, just because I could definitely use more of him, and of course use more of the okay, I hate how that button's it. Use more of the crew and everything else. But I think next season's supposed to be coming tomorrow. I mean, what was it that we get? Oh, we're getting a new Smilodon type something. I forget the name, but it's like another saber-toothed cat, but it's not called the Smilodon, it's a Thyla something. So like a different creature, and it's getting a hybrid with one of the old epic hybrids that didn't have anything else get done with it. The Aquila Mimus, I think, or something like that, which was like, I think it might have actually literally have been the Gallimimus mixed with a Hast Eagle or something like that, because somebody talked about it doesn't have any of the Hast Eagle stuff kind of remaining in it, but it is kind of a funky one. Though I will say, I am kind of sad we don't get the cat, which I guess we didn't have all the stuff with the snow leopard, so we didn't necessarily need like another cat thing. But I do think myself I could have kept it a little bit more with the saber-toothed tiger sort of design. But it kind of just looks like the Gallimimus sort of like rig, but I don't know, just hairy. And we have that, and I think it's supposed to be some other stuff that's data mined with it for what the hybrids were that it goes into, but I forget because I don't know, some of the names were a little bit funky to me, so I don't remember exactly what everything was there. Might as well always do that. I don't know if it increases my top speed. But yeah, we're getting those, and then Angel is hybridizing with the giant Spinotops or whatever that creature, whatever the giant Spinosaurus combined into. Looks really neat. Honestly, it looks better than the other thing that it combined with. Got like more the spines back and other things. I don't know, it just looks kind of neat. So some cool stuff, and then rebalancing of lots of these spawnings. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. Well, some of the stuff's like moving away, and honestly, I think that part is obviously a little bit more bad. A little personal stuff though, and then making some more stuff like region exclusive, but moving lots of that stuff around. But they're also supposed to be adding in scents so that you can get the stuff from those regions, which sound kind of good. And then mentioning you're supposed to be doing a little bit more sanctuary stuff, so I don't know, maybe people put that stuff more in some sanctuaries. I have some of that stuff, so I can definitely like stick some of that stuff on there and share it. But I think the other two regional exclusives outside of like the Americas are now more map spawns, or at least I think the Ryantia is. Of course, the Stegosaurus is still the America exclusive, which is stupid because it's kind of bad. But I like the Kentrosaurus, Kentrosaurus, I think Kentro is now like a China or Asia exclusive, which is a little bit annoying. And there's some other like little change. I think the Pyroraptor is now European exclusive. So you have some different stuff like that, but you can also get the Pyrotator from Array, so you kind of can skip it. It's not really that big of a deal. Changing some of the stuff that spawns in the different areas. Of course, you get scents for those now. Basically, since anything that spawns in any like particular stuff, so you can get the ones for not the raids, but the strike towers, the passes, and I think you even can get the arena scents now. Changing some arena stuff. Looks like they're removing a lot of stuff from the arena, which is actually kind of nice. I've been trying to get some stuff from there. The Sorfagnex? No. Is that? Beckel Spinax, there we go. The Chaos Theory creature. But like there's so many epics you can pull. I haven't like gotten it. And you have to get like certain tiers of incubators to even get any epic stuff. And it's just been a little bit annoying. It's not too big of a deal, but I do wish we could kind of fix it. But that looks like that's getting a little bit better. And some other stuff's kind of moving around. Lots of stuff's moving onto the map. Though it is kind of annoying, a lot of Omegas are kind of moving off the map, but they're moving them to short range only, so you're not going to see them really on the map anymore, which I like actually being able to see them, especially with them being a little bit rare. But I don't know, the way I play the game, I can still kind of get them. I guess you'll have to use the tracker a little bit more now to get them, which is a little bit annoying, but I guess there's worse things, but it is just kind of a little bit of an annoyance. Claim. Okay, some more of you, which is kind of good because you seem fairly good. Take more of you. Again, I do like how lots of those kind of look very samey. And 5 more of you is also good because I apparently need to use you for some other stuff too. All zoos, okay. Well, hey, I need you for something too, so it kind of works out. It's not too bad. I think you wanted Sam at 20 for at least one thing, right? Oh, 2 things. Reach the top 3 and win the race, so I can do that now. Sam, here we go.
This is gonna be fun. Thanks for the upgrade.
What did you do? It looked like you threw that out. Takes out his identity disc for a short duration. Protecting himself. Oh, that's really neat. Claims of attack. And stunning opponents in front of him. Sam's top speed is greatly increased. Okay, neat. Okay, then just light trail. Activates his hard light trail behind his cart for a short duration. Stunning opponents behind him and greatly increasing. Like I actually kind of picked up on lots. Well, I guess I didn't pick up on the identity disc stuff as much, but okay, it does look very solid. Okay,
Here we go.
so just win.
Nobody cheat now.
This'll be
And I think I can use him for some Jack Sparrow stuff, maybe. I'll knock you out of my way, and of course, they come in front of me and get all my items, okay? Then I go airborne. But here's some interesting. Oh, and they're also adding in an ambush system, which was like, oh gosh, that's gonna be some kind of like. I mean, it's still sort of say it's a page of win currency, but it's not like exactly. I'm sure it's going to be largely something that people that pay. Oh, it gave me like a 4 charge. That's really nice. It's probably going to be very that well. Basically, it's going to allow you to collect this, and it's sort of limited the amounts you can get before you kind of have to spend it. Kind of caps out. Though, well, you basically get this, and you can use it to fill in DNA you're supposed to be missing, at least for creatures you have unlocked, including for hybrids, which I was surprised. Oh, it might just be more of a component sort of thing. But yeah, it works for creatures that you have hybrids of. So if I am like working on the Platio Rex because I need more Tanato source, of course I can use that on the Tanato, the rare, to get me more DNA for it, which will probably be done quite a bit. Okay, I guess I should have did the charged version. Of course, and I could also use that for any hybrid in between it. But like right now, because the Tanato is the one I really need. But like the part of that Apex that I need to fuse is the unique for that. Well, I can also use that to get me unique DNA for it. So I can use it for the component to fuse it. I can also use it just straight up for the hybrid as well, which I think is really kind of neat. Let's see if I can speed up here. There we go. And of course, like how you cheekily pull ahead of me. And then of course I'm in the air for all of this, so I can't actually stun you. But you're adding that in. But it is kind of funky that they mentioned you can get some events, but apparently we're doing the community event stuff again, and act like maybe that's how we'll be getting it. I mean, you got to see how that kind of happened. I imagine it's probably going to be in the battle pass a lot too. Though I mean, actually might be kind of useful. So this also be a thing, like I guess if you don't have those creatures specific continents, or if you don't, of course, can't go there and dot them, you could use this to complete those So it kind of works out, and it makes some of the event exclusives not as big of a deal. Some of those things don't get reran and some other stuff, which is honestly kind of nice. So get that. Okay, nothing I can do here. I think this is a just use anybody. Yeah, Speedstorm. Jasmine.
Oh yes.
So you have that, but you're supposed to have ones for the common, the rare, epic, legendary, unique, apex, and omega. You collect them independently of each other, so it's not like you need to save up a whole bunch of it to use for the apex and you miss out on using it on a like littler creature. Okay, I missed that. I think we jumped later. Oh well, I like how my cat keeps on taking the grinder rail without me. Sounds like a very cat thing to do though. Oh boy. But yeah, you have that. So you get them separately. It looks like I think they told you like a storage. I don't like that respawn point. This respawn point. What the heck happened there? I don't know why I just went sideways all of a sudden. But yeah, that really needs to get, I think, worked on. Oh, I keep on jumping off the way too soon. But that would be the jump I need to do to jump onto it. Whenever that happens, I just love how I can't do that jump. I go flying. But yeah, so you get those. Might look like you maybe get like 5,000 of the common DNA. Well, I'm probably not going to use that much of that. Maybe there might be some more event exclusive. Oh my god! Well, I guess I did. I actually failed that multiple times. That's fair. But I don't really get anything from this, so it doesn't really matter to me. No, I still can't do that. Interesting. Well, I can actually go a little bit longer. I feel we're not that button. Here we go. We can go here into the last one, mess around a little bit more. I don't know why it took me there. I guess we don't want to do this one. Have some more, I guess, Mickey and Friends. Or would I want to do a... is Sully high enough to do... Yeah, I can start with Sully. Why not? I need to get him to actually 40 at some point. Also, I like because I guess I'm grandfathered in. He has an extra character or crew equip that he shouldn't have because he's not high enough level. I bet somebody saw me in like rank, they would be so pissed because they think I'm a cheater because I have crew equipped to him that I'm not supposed to be able to equip to him. But let's see, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but you have that, and then it's like, I think maybe it was like 50 total Apex DNA, maybe 200, 100 legendary DNA. So it's not like too much. It's kind of really limited, but then I guess the idea is you kind of go ahead and use it on the stuff you need to use it on. You don't probably want to really be hoarding this, but also makes me think you're probably not going to get too much of it, or like probably get lots more of the, like, obviously the common DNA or the common amber versus, like, to say the legendary amber. And it looked like it was kind of like 1-to-1. I don't know what amount you have to like transfer it in, but it was like they were showing off like 100 legendary amber being turned into 100 Rexy DNA. I don't know if they're going to do more of that in the future or not. Like, can I transfer 1-to-1? Can I use like one unique DNA to finish up that maybe fusion? Maybe I got like a 99 dot if I needed 100. So I can just like spend one of it. We get in increments of 10. Curious about that myself. Baloo or Aladdin? 12 charge skills. I might use Baloo because I think I had something to do with defenders right now. Though I don't know, Aladdin might be better here.
This'll be as easy as flicking a fly off my nose.
And what was it? Oh, I'm not going to charge skills. Okay, I probably want to do Aladdin. Because I don't have the reaction time for this. Was I not? Okay. Well, I might just do this and I can try farming this some other time. Okay, I don't know how I missed that. My car like shifted barely. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna win. Let's see, I think yeah, Aladdin would definitely have been the one to go with here. But let's see, what else was I say? Okay, so I went through those. Okay, I like how I can't see what color those are. I need a color friend to come help me. Any friends of color out there that can help me, colorblind person, actually pass this mission? That would be really helpful. Really need like a colorblind option in here. The color match stuff is just not really fun if you're colorblind. Let's see, but yeah, for the Amber DNA, it sounds kind of neat. I am curious how. So it's too bad I can go through all of those. Let's see this you want. Nope. But yeah, so you have that. It's gonna be neat though, because like right now I'm looking for the. Granted, ironically, Tanatosaurus is now going to be a map spawn. I think also the headbutt needs like the Phylacrylus or something. It has like a sphere sort of in its name. Both of them are going to be on the map, so I don't really necessarily need to use this on them. But those are two of the things I need to make the apexes I'm working on. But then, like, hey, I can now pump the the rare DNA into them. The unique DNA also. I might use the unique DNA on like the map, or it used to be the map spawning non-hybrid uniques, because they're like now going to be only in like higher level arenas. Though I might still be able to get, they might still appear in dot events. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. And duplicate exchange, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so Bell is not max still. Okay, makes sense. I might as well go do you. I get some more rewards. Daisy, of course, I just used all your missions. Win the race and stun 8 opponents. That might be a little bit harder. I might actually have to sit and concentrate on this one. But I can do that, and of course I can do the unique. I don't think I would want to. There's enough like unique, legendary non-hybrids that you that's sort of hard to get. That would probably be beneficial to use your hybrid DNA on those. I don't know what happened to mine. I think I just lost my bomb. Okay, I need to hit somebody not right before I get a box. I think I basically have lost this one. Okay, I'm not getting anything there. Probably need to do easier races. Okay, let me just go ahead and quit. I've done that in front of every single box and haven't gotten anything that can actually stun anybody. Maybe I can do this better. I'll go back and do this while I'm not streaming. But let's see, what was I saying? But yeah, so I don't know if I don't think I can use them in any epic stuff. Maybe it might can still help with it, but there's enough like epic things too. Okay, and of course I don't know. I feel like the movement's acting weird. Like I'm going sideways. Let me try that again. Yes, I wish there was a retry button in here. There's like enough stupid stuff that like yes, you need to kind of do that. I don't seem like I'm getting any fire sky. I would like to have some explosions. That would make it a lot easier. So if I actually could hit the bomb stuff and let people get in front of me, I could probably do good. Just throw that hit though. Throw that. Okay, I need to do the AoE version of that one. Okay, that didn't. Yeah, I was hoping that would hit enough. I could get some other stuff done. Okay, that went over the wall. I thought that would be an invisible wall type situation. Okay, I don't think that was that even me. I think that was an AI that blew the other AI up before my bomb could get to them. Guess I missed another bomb situation there. Okay, my side swap didn't get off. Okay, I'm not going to finish that thought. I'm going to have to try to focus and see if I can actually get something done here. I think I'm too fast. Like I have to really slow down to get anything done. I'm getting some stuff off at least. Okay, maybe another one here, throw that back. Okay, keep waiting for them to get ahead of me. Another one here. Okay, get a little hard to aim all of this. I think it's a couple more. Well, I can finish this now. But it does sound like it will at least be good. I'm assuming you will get lots of that sold in the shops. And I guess that's going to be sort of probably even a better thing though. Because I mean, you can, I guess, buy creatures and some other stuff. But they're not always maybe selling the creature you need. I'm sure they're selling lots of like the new hotness lots of times in the shop. But they might not be selling the one thing you need for that Apex, like the Plateor Rex is kind of old now. I'm sure lots of people probably aren't really working on that. So the Thanatosaurus is not probably in high demand. It hasn't been any events in a while. Maybe the Headbutter might be kind of similar. So like they're selling the other stuff. But I don't know, you might consider this might also be a little bit for smaller purchases too. Not spending tons of like $100. You might be able to buy some other stuff. And of course, it might give you more of the littler things too. I don't think. Oh, I actually got that one. Thank you, God. Okay. Let me get this, and I might go ahead and finish off. Maybe I might finish off some of those if I can. Actually, no, I'll skip that middle one even for now. The Randall should be duplicate. Is Lilo duplicate as well? Okay, good. She's finally maxed. I guess I'll do these two so I can just speed on and try to get the treasure at the end. I think I can do you. Yes, and I can do you as well. Excellent. Reach the top, win, and stay in a slipstream for 15 seconds. That's always annoying. I will do that with Ariel. But yeah, I don't know, it sounds like it should be a good thing because of course we get more and more creatures and then nice and less and more event exclusive. But like I'm having a hard time even finding what brunette, blonde, whichever one is on the map. Okay, so I need to. I guess I'm gonna get on here. Just need to find a good way to tell when I've stayed in the slipstream for 15 seconds. Let's see, I'm just going to keep doing it for a little while longer. And I think kind of by now I probably should have been in the slipstream long enough. It's kind of just a wait process. Maybe it sounds super weird to say, but it's kind of like, I think maybe I've been behind people long enough now. I don't think it gives you like a check because you have to also win and do that, but it'd be nice if it just went ahead and told you. But yeah, it's going to be nice that like if there's something a little bit harder to get, it's now maybe a little bit more of unlock it. And it does sound like you have a small capacity to store up some of these things. But it's kind of like if you are really working on something, you use this on whatever you are working on. Okay. I kind of just kept me there because I was boosting. But yeah, you just like use that on whatever you kind of need. Maybe some of the new hotness, whatever. I mean, because there's like enough creatures, but people are probably always working towards something, or you use that to give you some more of something like. I mean, too, I guess philosophers know what the data mines are, some other stuff, so I can be like looking, okay, what's kind of supposed to be getting a hybrid next? Okay, this thing, maybe I pump it into that if I think it's going to be interesting. Or you just pump it into whatever's kind of the most rare. Like, okay, if that is a common you need for some hybrid, well, maybe you pump it into that, or say rare or common you need for hybrid, but it is in Europe and you're in the Americas, well, maybe that's where all your stuff kind of goes for that, which you might get lots more of than other stuff. It seems reasonable enough, and I think it's a system that's been kind of needed. It's like Godzilla Battle Line with the G materials to be able to upgrade whatever you want. Win the race and perform 15 aerial stunts. Ooh, you're just there. This might be a little tricky. But yeah, so I don't know. I think that one is overall as weird it is going to be. Is going to be a good set. I think there was some stuff about like pay to win, I guess, but I feel like the pay to win stuff is like those people would already be just buying the DNA. So you're not really paying for. I feel like I just slowed down there. But I have my thumb out like that, like I'm hitching a ride. Okay, where is all of the jumps? Okay, there was one there. Is there something like here? Yes. Make sure I get enough of the aerial jumps. Because I think it's here. But yeah, like I think it'll be good. I mean, there's nothing I think exactly wrong with them having some of the creatures be a little bit more exclusive or whatever. I mean, honestly, I would like maybe to rotate some of the stuff every now and then. I think that would help the game maybe lots more than some other stuff. Some of this stuff I think that's helping the game with these is already that they're kind of like rotating it where like some of the stuff that used to be event exclusive is no longer event exclusive. So it is now actually like obtainable. Okay, they nudged me out of the way there. I think I need to hit some of these to get all the aerial stunts I need to. And I think that cost me lots of time. Okay, I tried to turn out of the way of that, but completely missed that. I think I might have not have crashed. I think they let Dash get all kinds of ahead of me, unless there's like another lap here. Oh my gosh, they let him slow down there at the end of lots. I'll take it. I think that should be like enough jumps. Okay, excellent. And what did I get here? Oh, Sadness and Steamboat Pete. And of course a capsule. Marv. I've got you Mary earlier. Yeah, make clearly Marv. When activate 15 drift boosts with Randall. Okay, that should be easy enough.
Don't blow this for me.
Okay, you're just like barely above. But like, I mean, I guess I always could drop a couple more on some of these guys. But I kind of also want to save up some of those upgrade coins.
You hear that? Sounds like the winds of change.
At least I like to get like a little bit more of a stockpile so I can kind of start upgrading some stuff a little bit more again. Go and get one of those in now. But yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of like, it's a neat sounding system. It's like I definitely see where y'all can make some money off it. I keep on nudging somebody there so those things aren't counting as drift boosts. There we go, going to need to release them as soon as possible because they're just going to run into me. They're going to use me to turn. Okay, they actually didn't for once. I'm waiting to get tilted as they just come by me again. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a neat system. I think the game's kind of needed it for a while. It's going to help like alleviate some of the issues with having some stuff be event exclusive. Like as long as you kind of can unlock it, you can, okay, of course, you can collect these things over time. And is this a single item? I feel like I've just logically gotten that one thing. I don't know when I get hit so much. I'm so close in level. I was like, can I need to hit you? Because if I hit you, you could give me some sort of defense that instantly goes away. Love it. But yeah, I don't know. It just sounds like something that would be so kind of useful, and it helps eliminate stuff. And I like how, at least it sounds like it should be good, that it has different rarities. So it's not like, oh, do I save this up to use on the unique, or do I use it on the rare? It's like, well, there's different ones for that, so you can use it for some different things. Sounds useful. Sounds like some of the lower stuff is going to be not good. Like, I don't know, the commons, maybe new players. I think that's going to have a little bit more of a benefit to them. Older players aren't going to be really as affected as much. Dash into opponents 4 times. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, only 4 is not too bad. But like for an older player, hey, you have lots of the common DNA, and it's not really, most commons were like super obtainable. None of them are really, I mean, the only one I can kind of think of, at least right now, would be the Plateosaurus, because it's a, okay, can see. It is a Isla event exclusive, at least as of like right now. I think it's still supposed to be. I don't think they changed that. But like that one's kind of locked away. But you get some of that. You get, because it's a common one. Get that pretty early on. I got tons of it when it was like on the map. Oh, maybe it was in the incubator. Well, I think it was both really. I think I got lots of it from the incubators. But like I have lots of that, so I don't really need it. Maybe somebody else might. Of course, you're now going to have like the region exclusives, and I guess you're still going to have the problem with some like the zone exclusive stuff. The zones are kind of an annoying thing because you have to like wait a month for those to change, and oh gosh, to go through all of them will take 4 months. So you definitely have lots of issues there. I was hoping maybe get on that, but I'm glad it didn't just let me. Okay, I don't feel like I should be able to get bombed while I'm doing this. Oh wait, can I now steal? Oh, that's new. It used to be on autopilot. Okay, that's actually... Okay, I can drift. Okay, this is much different. Because that used to be on autopilot. Much better than... that thing in my back keeps on making me think I have an item. Okay, I don't know how Lilo is doing this, but very impressive, Lilo. Oh wait. Okay, I don't know what. Something happened there. Sure, why not? But yeah, I don't know. It sounds like it's just going to be a overall good system. Definitely a money making. I don't say money making scheme. That sounds too harsh. But like, yeah, it's definitely a way they thought, okay, we can get a little bit more money out of players this way, or at least some players. But it also sounds like it's going to be beneficial to have. Weirdly, the 2 things I would probably use it the most on, I no longer now need to use it on, because those are now like going to be map spawned, so I can get them whenever I want to get them. But I do think that is kind of funny. Oh my gosh, I can just do these 2 more and finish up all I have. I guess I might as well go and do this. Toy Story, win the race, activate 8 manual boost.
Let's get out of here. See the world.
Yeah, sure, why not? My girl. Which, gosh, I'm gonna have to run into so many walls, I think, to get this one done.
Finish line, here I come.
Let's see, let's go ahead and do this and pop one of these, pop one of those. Okay, get me off of this. you want to make sure to. There we go.
Figures. I don't think so.
Okay, go and pop that, pop this. If there's anything to hit, let me go ahead and do so. There we go. Okay, got kind of two stuck on the wall there. Okay, can I get off? Okay, no, that's why I kept boosting. I thought it stopped the boost and kept pushing me into the wall. Nope, nope, nope. I hate how on this one I just get sucked into that. I wish the other maps, the grind rails, did that for me. Okay, no, it used to work where you could just drive headfirst into a wall and it would kill your boost. I'm terrible at these turns. I mean, they did this intentionally because, like, oh, you get sucked in on that so often, so let's have it something where you have to stay on the ground. And I like, okay, nope. I was trying to like kill myself. Maybe that to reset the thing. If I could like jump over the wall. Okay, another one of those that. Nope, 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 nope. Kill. Okay, that's way too hard to jump off of. Those invisible walls just push you back onto it. One of these days I will get better and actually be able to hit that. But okay, well, I need to do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice with all of the like new legendaries getting added in. That's like really hard to get. There you go ahead and kill me. Yes. Okay, another one. Good. There we go. But yes, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Because I'm hoping it's going to be available, and I expect not to probably get too much of the like unique and Apex. Maybe get a decent bit of the Omega. I'm not sure. Omega's kind of in a weird spot now, whether or not like as rare as they kind of like used to be. Let's see, reach top 3. Side on grind pipes with at least 3 seconds. That shouldn't be too hard unless it's not doesn't have many.
I can do this. I hope you're all I wonder if Cogsworth could keep track of my time.
Oh well, we will see. I can't tell exactly what the layout is of this one right now, but it looks like we should be going through the path that has at least a couple of rails. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of nice to collect them. It is funny that the stuff I was going to use mostly is now not really needed, though, just because they're now on the map. I think they're like zone exclusives too, so it's still going to be. This is that one that has all of like one. Nope, I needed to. Okay, see, that one let me kill my speed on the wall and not get immediately stuck. I want to kill my speed as much as possible because like 3 seconds, that's all you have. You don't want to be boosting on that one. I think you can boost yourself into not completing those objectives if you have like too fast of a character. That's almost like the challenge now. But yeah, I'll also probably do that, at least till I get the Apexes unlocked. I mean, there's probably a little bit more to it too for the people trying to like max out some Apexes, but I'm also at the stage where I kind of just want to get this stuff unlocked. Can I go this way? Nope. I forget what's available on this particular layout. Okay, I don't want to actually speed boost. Slow it down. Slow and steady. Make sure not to even out. Hopefully that should be good. But yeah, this is probably going to do that. People probably going to try to level up those things a lot more. I think I'm just going to work on getting some of the stuff unlocked. Of course, there's also some uniques and stuff I want to get unlocked. Probably be using lots of the legendary DNA on the bow and the doe and buck Rexes to get those hybrids made. Honestly, don't pick up. Of course, that one's going to be tricky. I might can repeat that a couple times and see if I can get it done. But everything else being good. Oh, of course, I need to get you up as well. But I think I should probably get that done. And then, of course, what does that get me? I mean, I don't think I have you fully maxed yet, so it's not too bad. Oh, I have enough to do another round on the gambling. If I can scroll down to it. I don't want to spend. I mean, I might do a little bit on you. I probably need to do some of you to get to that stuff finished at some point, but you should be able to do enough other stuff to get you on up. Let's do a round on this bad boy. Something got done. Maybe I got my Oogie Boogie unlocked. That would be nice. Okay, Oogie Boogie has been unlocked. Also, I need to be able to get just 5 max because I can stop getting him from here. Getting close, a little ways. Getting on up there, getting on up there. Like, hey, I got what, 4 of you? No, I thought it was 77 plus my. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, fair. Getting on up there. You're up 1 away, would be really nice. Marcus, okay, I won't say no to more of you. I don't really super like you, but hey, you're at least an epic racer. Nice to get you finished as well. Well, maybe I can fix you too, that might help the series. Ariel's sisters, Slinky, yeah, one more for you, that's nice. Barbosa's daughter. Some more epic crew. I actually have a little bit more ways to go for you than I thought I did. I thought most of these people are basically near max. But I can work on you whenever we get another Pirates thing. I guess, of course, I need more of you. But I can work on maybe 2 of you. Still surprised I have lots more, or any more of you left. Pegasus I'll take. Joshua Gibbs I'll take. Okay, you again. Wilbur. Okay, no, not bad.
Ooh, trust me. Let's get boogie boogie to it.
Okay. Well, that's the majority of characters now unlocked. At least that I can get unlocked, right? Could I go to races? You're mid-season. You were just out last season. I mean, granted, I haven't got more of you because I didn't have any boxes I've opened. You're not actually out yet, and I need to reach the end of this season to get you. So that's not too bad. Granted, I need to have you rerun at some point. I only need 3 shots of you. Honestly, would love to get you at the end of one of these seasons at some point. Let me get a couple shots just of you. Like, give me that 5 to unlock you. That'd be really nice. But yeah, honestly, pretty good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm getting kind of hungry. There's some other stuff I do want to do tonight. And yeah, that was a pretty good amount of streaming to do. I wasn't expecting maybe to do all of just this tonight, but honestly, kind of nice. Did something a little bit different. What made it a little bit different was just this. I really thought we were going to be doing a little bit more variety game night, and surprise, we did not do variety. Well, I guess we talked a little bit about Godzilla and like Monsterverse stuff, but hey, kind of expected we probably do a little bit of that. This is just channel. You know we're going to have to do some of that. But yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. I hope you've had a wonderful stream. It's been really fun doing this. My voice is entirely gone. I have a couple more things to do tonight before going to bed, and I don't know, maybe if I can get done with some book stuff tomorrow, we might do another stream and check out some of those other things. I know there's also some other stuff on my schedule I want to do. So until next time, Betuor Gripley signing off. Goodbye, and a wonderful day, and hope to see you in that future stream. Until then, bye-bye, and have a wonderful day.